fired up. Big board ready, phones all lit. Miami mine on that perfect fit. Pick by pick, we're cutting through the smoke. We're talking future with every quote. Bobby bringing that bold hot take. Josh with the stats to keep it straight. Coach breaking down every twist and turn. Chalk on the board while the cameras burn. On the clock, let the war room rock. Hey, Bobby, Josh, and Coach where the fans flock. From the first big call to the final spot. On the clock, Fins talk, Dolphins draft. Fins talk, Dolphins draft. Can't stop, oh, can't stop. Trade up, trade back, what's the move? Who's that dog that's got something to prove? Sleeper in the third, steal in the late. Every single name could change our fate. From the podium buzz to the fan base roar. We're riding every pick like it's
With the 11th pick, the Miami Dolphins select.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. 2 minutes, dos minutos, till we finally get started for the draft. The Las Vegas Raiders soon to be on the clock, and then we start our countdown for the Miami Dolphins at 11. This is legitimately Christmas morning for me. I'm very excited to finally wrap up the mock drafts, wrap up all the talk, all the extra stuff that we've been doing, and finally get the real deal Evander Holyfield draft in the books. Again, Miami right now, 11-30, but that could change. Does Miami move up, move down, move all around? We're going to find out. Josh Wingate will be joining shortly, actually popping in just a second here. Coach Vogel was there, popped out, will come back in. Ftsn will be joining us. We got a lot of great stuff tonight. We have Ftsn. He'll join us shortly after we get the other guys in. And then we'll have Lou and Ashley live from Miami for the Dolphins draft party. We got Nando at the Fort Lauderdale Miami Dolphins draft party. We've got Sammy. He'll be us post pick. We got Dole. We got everybody coming in today, tomorrow, and on Saturday. Of course, for those tuning in to the Dolphins Draft Live coverage show here on Ftsn is sponsored by Caneswear. As you watch the draft live with us and you're making comments here and there, as someone pours a drink live on air, loud as can be. As you're watching live and you're commenting, you are automatically entered in the Caneswear gift card contest for $25 to spend at Caneswear. We're very excited. Before we get going here, let's go and introduce the crew. We'll start off with Coach Vogel. Coach, you've been texting all day, praying for the day, for the time to be here. It is finally here. The draft, it's real deal.
Finally,
how you feeling, my man?
Finally here. I'm great. Now, tomorrow morning at 5:30, I might not feel so well. Might have to. I don't feel so good. I'm great, man. This is it. It's Christmas. It's Christmas Day, people. People that don't like this stuff just drive me crazy.
Josh, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I'd be better if Coach would stop pouring that drink.
Yeah.
But other than that, doing good.
Like right near the mic.
No. Coach.
So get ready here. Look in here. Look at that.
Coach Vogel's got all the bad podcast issues.
And
I was middle of the pour, and then I for some reason turned my mic on. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
No.
Looking here, you got a lot of smoke and mirrors all throughout the week. He's getting a lot louder and thicker, the smoke, about where these guys could be going. Ruben Bain, does he fall? Does he get this to team? Now there's talk about teams trading up to grab him. Caleb Downs, if he makes it past 10, Miami and Dallas looking at him, got their eyes on him. That's been rumored about. Does that mock draft trade that we've been doing actually come to fruition? Does Dallas say, hey, let's try to call Miami, jump one spot ahead? We'll see. That's something to look at. Offensive line, we've discussed over and over again. Could, Spencer Fanu, Francis Maunoa, Ione, could one of those three guys be the Dolphins pick at 11? We'll see how it falls through. Coach, I know you've been on Twitter throughout the day, watching every little thing. You've been sending them my way. Is there
All
anything
day.
that you're seeing within the top 10 that could impact Miami at 11?
I mean, it's just, everybody it's that the season where you don't want to believe anything you hear. But like there's concern for me, being a Notre Dame guy that Love falls. Not because he sucks, but because it just like Arizona and Tennessee don't make sense because they don't have any O-line, right? Like they've got other needs. My buddy for the Giants, I'm like, hey, the Giants would be a perfect spot. You get your Saquon type-esque running back. We don't want that. We want two defensive guys. I was like, well, holy crap. Somebody needs to take this guy, right? So I think he definitely goes in the top 10. And I am praying he goes top 5. But they said, that everybody's thinking that Bailey's going to the Jets, and now we're hearing that maybe that's not the case at all, that it might be Arvell Reese.
Well, that could be the case, right?
Yeah, actually, somebody did a mock draft that had the Dolphins moving up to 6 to select Arvell Reese.
Well,
because
again, I wouldn't sleep on any situation happening. I know a lot of people that very highly doubt Miami wants to trade up, but again, you don't know with this new regime. If they talk, but general manager John Eric Sullivan has said more likely trade down than trade up. But hey, if there's an offer to be had and a player that's great that's falling, could that be the case? I don't know if there's a player though. At least for me, Coach, and maybe Josh. Is there a player worth trading up like that for? Is Arvell Reese that franchise-changing guy? Josh?
Again, this draft, it doesn't have like that blue chip guy on it, I believe, other than maybe a Love. But I don't think, unless I'm getting a deal to trade up, I don't think I'm moving up in this draft. I think I'm staying where I'm at. I feel like Miami is in a really good spot right now to get a guy that they want. They're not, like, for my team, we're looking for a defensive guy. If we get wiped out, like, that's going to be hard. But for Miami, like, it doesn't matter, offense, defense. Like, there's going to be a guy there for you at 11, and you can still keep your picks and start doing some damage and get that foundation built.
Yeah, I was on Lou and Ashley.
Yeah, for me, go
ahead, Coach.
No, I was kind of agreeing with Josh. Like, I don't see, I think there are plenty of people at the positions that we need that we can get at 11 or move back for. I don't feel very strongly that we need one of the top wide receivers. I don't feel very strongly we need, the top safety unless he falls to us. And there's 7 or 8 offensive tackles that are projected to go in the first round. So I just, either stick and pick or move back a little bit, get some more draft capital, and we'll go from there.
So we're going to bring Ftsn in here in just a minute, but I just want to, again, welcome everybody as everybody starts to come on in here to the Miami Dolphins Draft Live coverage show here at Ftsn, sponsored by Caneswear. For everybody tuning in, if you're tuning in and commenting on YouTube, you are automatically entered in today's $25 Caneswear gift card giveaway. And we'll pick a winner at the end of round 1 here to be the $25 winner. And then tomorrow we'll start up again. Lou and Ashley I was on a lot of shows this past week, Josh. You know this. But I was on Ashley and Lou's show through SoFlo Sports Show, and they'll be live with us later tonight from the Dolphins draft party in Miami, giving us live coverage from there and reactions to post 11th pick. But they asked a great question. They're like, hey, there's guys who we want. But if everybody was on the board, minus Mendoza, if everybody was left on the board for Miami at 11, who would I go with? In my heart of hearts, I always lean towards the trenches, Yeah. But I was like, if I had to, because you talk about blue collar, that player who probably, that's cornerstone, my mind, even though I'm looking towards O-line, my mind goes right to Caleb Downs. That would probably be the one guy who I think would be like, if I had to grab someone here who I think would be great to a team, that would be Caleb Downs. Do you agree?
I agree with that, but I do feel like because of his position and the value that the NFL has on that position, Kyle Hamilton was the next big thing. He was never going to fall to the Ravens, wanted him so bad, but never going to fall to the Ravens. I was like, don't be surprised. The NFL doesn't like safeties. I think he could be there at 11. I think the spot that we're concerned the most about right now is 10 because the Giants traded there. There's word that they do want 2 defensive players or get offensive lineman or Sonny Styles. So like that's the spot where we're like, oh no, hold your breath a little bit. But he could be there at 10 or 11. And I mean, to be honest, I don't know if Downs is going to be the guy that Miami wants. Fingers crossed, because if he's there at 11, I want him there at 12. But you never know.
I want to also say, too, first off, shout out to everybody in the comments. I see you. Appreciate you. Adrian, here you go. Hog dog. Stand up. Oh, sorry. Right here.
Dog.
Banana leche.
I
got my banana leche Nesquik.
There you go, bud.
That is refreshing. Bobby, you drinking that while you're watching? No. All right. So let us get Constanza in here, who will be with us throughout the show. And he'll give us his thoughts as we get ready for the start of the Raiders getting on the clock. Again, we got a whole crew popping in here. I'm excited. Evan is not with us on the draft show, but he does the work. He's been following with these prospects. He has his thoughts, but I'd love to get his thoughts, obviously, about what we've been talking about. Well, as he comes in, I'm going to bring him in, but before I let him speak, I want to go through some of what is being reported with the draft.
I don't speak.
All right, so I want to say this. Jordan Schultz of the Schultz Report talking about Caleb Downs. An NFC general manager at the bottom of the first round just texted. He says, every team that passes on Caleb Downs will be making a mistake. I hope he's in the AFC. In regards of Victor Ione from Penn State, Vega Ione, he's expected to be one of the first offensive linemen taken in tonight's first round. Could go as high as 10 with a floor to the mid to late teens, one of the safer prospects in this draft. Not surprising. Evan, welcome to our Dolphins Draft Live coverage show, sir. Our 4th year. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I get to be with you beautiful people tonight. Before I even go, I just need to take a moment. Kudos to one of my mentors on this network, Josh Wingate. What you've done so far this season and what you're doing for us tonight, those graphics, I might need to hire you for my website that I help run. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal. Kudos to you.
I can't tell you how stressed out I am right now, hoping that it connects to ESPN so we get the picks to fire. The first pick, I'll have like so much relief come off of me.
We're there to support you, buddy. We're there to support you, buddy. Coach Vogel, it's great to see you, buddy. Bandwagon coming back in September, buddy.
Let's go. Bring it.
Probably in OTAs. Honestly, for me,
bring it.
I'm telling you, and I'll be honest with everybody, because I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm just going to get it off.
Lies.
What made this for me the most enjoyable moment for me, I think Bobby and Vogel, you can understand why. The moment my Christmas came back in the fall, when we were sitting there saying we were bringing him back, and on that Thursday, Bobby, I think you could probably hear me all the way in Franklin, I knew that this draft season for me was going to be the most enjoyable yet, because it was going to be a new dawn. It was going to be a new day. So today for me is probably one of the most exciting days for me as a Dolphins fan, because it's something that's new, refreshing, exciting, and something that's going to be done right. And that's what I like about it. So when people be talking about, the draft, there's not so many blue chip players, and I understand that, but for the Dolphins, most of the players they're going to be picking in this draft, especially in the first 4 rounds, are going to be first day starters. That's exciting, right? Unlike last year where we were stuck being forced to play 5th rounders because we didn't have any picks in the top 100. We traded up and we had 2. Yeah. This is exciting to have this many picks in the top 100, and you have no idea what to expect from your general manager because of the fact that it's his first ever pick as a general manager. For me, is so exciting. This has just been for me, I'm just so relaxed and so excited to be here with you guys for the next 3 days. I just can't wait.
What would be an oh shit, that's a terrible pick moment for you? If he picks, bam, and you're like, what is that? What are we doing?
I'll be open and honest with you. The one pick I do not want to see as the 13th pick, just because of how much I've done the research, but also really following what you guys have been doing, is if I see wide receiver at 13. That's the one position that will bother me, just because of how deep the wide receiver draft is. So that's the one. Like, if they draft anybody else out there, I believe in the top 11, there's so many places you could go where you could find room for Ruben Bain. You have room for Caleb Downs. You have room for Mansour Delane. You have room for Venga. You have room for Mayoga. You have room for Spencer Fano. I'd even if Love fell, I'd find a way to make room for him plenty. So, like, it's actually the wide receiver is the one position I feel that it can, in the top 100 you could double down, and I don't believe there's that much of a gap between a Jordan Tyson and a Mekhi Lemon in the first year for what the Dolphins need versus a Ted Hurst and a Bryce Lance or an Omar Cooper, or I don't see, or Chris Brazell or Bobby's crush in Chris Bell. Like, it doesn't, for me, I don't see the gap. I honestly don't see the gap, because we drafted, and also the experience we've had with the last two wide receivers we took in the first round, coach, are Waddle and Parker. And if you look back on them, none of them were number one wide receivers in their at their peak, but they ended up having to be forced to be first wide receivers for the Dolphins. So for me, I'm not rushing to get a wide receiver in 11. 100% not.
Correct. That would be the one position where I'd be really bummed.
Now you can tell I've been listening.
Yes.
I watch every show.
Yes. Very nice.
But, like, I can see, like, because one thing I've learned about this draft, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, every mock is so different. Every range, like, one person you just mentioned, Bobby, Venga can go in the top 10, but on Jeremiah's list yesterday, I believe it was Jeremiah's, he's top 20, he's 23. Like, every player here, Monroe Freeling, who's a Georgia guy, can move, shooting up the board. Like, you don't know who's going to come. Spencer Fano is anywhere between 5 and 18. Like, you don't know. But is Ruben Bain stuff physically, and his T-Rex arms going to drop him, right? Is Caleb Downs, because you don't draft a safety. Like, all that, no one knows, right? Nobody knows what's going to happen after one. And I think nobody knows, because if you're the Cardinals, do you trade? Could there be a trade up where you want to trade down to gather more picks, or are you going to go get an offensive line that you need, or are you going to go draft Love? They definitely need a quarterback. Are they going to trade up? Yeah. And also, I don't know if you guys saw this. The one shocker for me, I was through the whole draft process, was people talking how Carson Beck could be in the top, could be coming out in the second round. I could not believe what they were talking. That was, what's his name? It was Palacero. I couldn't believe that he said that. I go, like, he thinks he can go before Ty Simpson. Now people are taking, Schrager is talking today that now they're hearing Ty Simpson could go in the first round 100%. Like, no one knows what to believe, and that's what we know. Clickbait. I trust more what you three have to say versus any person out here who's looking for clickbait. I don't take it at all seriously. I just laugh at it every time I see it.
I predicted early on that 3 to 4 quarterbacks will go in the first round.
He has.
Wow. I think Ty Simpson will go. Yep. He's the one steady that no one's talking about. I think will go. And I think there's going to be a wild card at least. Drew Allar, I would not be shocked if a team goes in the late and says, I like the big body, I like the arm. Yeah. And it could be someone else out there, that big body arm. Yeah. They're like, I want me a Josh Allen, and I want that 5th-year option on it. I would not be shocked if someone sneaks into the end of that round and grabs a quarterback like that.
What about somebody like the Rams that are looking?
The Rams, the Rams. 100%.
What about somebody like the Rams that are looking for that backup, or the next thing to?
But I feel like
Ty Simpson's being undervalued in this draft, 1,000%. Like, people are looking at him and not giving him the value that he deserves. He is the reason Alabama competed last year. They had an awful, their offensive line was not great last year. Their defense didn't play well. The receivers just were not consistent last year catching the ball. And he was the one consistency in that. The only reason they made the playoffs was because of him. Yes, they fell apart at the end because he did not produce in the playoffs. But the body of that season was because of him. And he fell apart of that. But he was hurt in the playoffs as well.
Ah, yes, Hunter. We need to girth up that line.
We need to make a shirt.
We do. Where's the girth?
Get that girth.
Where's the girth?
Hold on. Let's see here. There you go.
I was going to ask you, what about Cole Payton? I'm noticing that if a lot of people say the most upside of one of the guys who's moved up a little bit in the top 100 is Cole Payton.
Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked. Drew Allard, Cole Payton, and I can't think of his name. What's the other big body guy?
Taylor Green.
Taylor Green. Like one of them just sneaking in there. And people being shocked. And I felt like there's a guy from the Cowboys media. His name's Vach Lombardi. And he consistently, and I agree with it 1,000%, the NFL doesn't know how to draft. They truly don't. They don't look at film and say, okay, based off of this film, I'm going to take him. They look, oh man, that guy has a good size. They put too many analytics into it that it doesn't matter in the long run.
Absolutely. But for me, though, that we were all talking, because I don't know what to get your guys. But while I was listening to you guys throughout the draft process, like the pre-draft process, the one thing is, I remember last year when we were sitting here at the 2025 draft, because we thought Lenore Sellers was going to come out, Dante Moore was going to come out. Oh, this was going to be the most amazing quarterback draft. And now next, people are saying how great the draft will be next year. We just don't know because of NIL.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that even with NIL, you don't know how many people are going to come out next year. You just don't know, right? So you have to take the best players available now. And if that means that the Dolphins or even the Cowboys have to double down on a position because that's the best player available, then you have them as a trade piece, you have them as a training camp body, and you go pick up people who get cut and you form your team that way. But to reach for a position of need, even now, they're even saying, right now, they're drafting Fernando Mendoza, but they signed Kirk Cousins, right? So how long will it be before Mendoza gets into the lineup, right? Or the Falcons signed a guy I'm not going to mention who's probably going to start and will be competing with Penix. Every team needs competition somewhere. So the more they draft, like you said, you want girth. I'm open to the fact that they do go on offensive line because there's a lot of players there that may not be there in a year. So for me, every position is key. The only position I will be surprised by, the only position I have a feeling they're not going to take in the first round, just because of if you listen to the tea leaves of Jeff Hafley, is he said many times, I can build corners. I can develop corners. Mm-hmm. Safety is a unique position where you need to have that real guy. So I have a feeling Caleb Downs is more high on his list than a Mansour Delane. If that person falls to him, if he has a choice between taking Caleb Downs and taking Mansour Delane, I think he's taking Caleb Downs. I think he might even take Ruben Bain over Mansour Delane. I just have a feeling that the corner position for us will not be a first round pick today. If it is, also the one key thing I mentioned is that Green Bay always picks corners above 6 feet. He's below. So if you that's what the hard part is. Is he truly a Green Bay disciple like a Ron Wolf and Ted Thompson, or is he truly his own guy and he might go off the board? Or my guess is he's going to stay with the philosophy of the Green Bay. Whether you take a Venga, you take a Mainoa, but let me ask you both this. I talked to Bobby today, but Coach, how concerned are you about all the talk about injuries? That Mainoa has to have back surgery, or Caleb Banks down here is moving up in the first round, could move up into the first round, but he has a foot injury. How much do you take that versus what we talked about in previous shows about Will Howard dropping to 39 to Arizona last year? So, how concerned are you about the talks of all the injuries prior to the draft? And how much do you think teams are taking it?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I'm a GM, I take injuries seriously, but more of the injuries who's the cornerback from Tennessee?
McCoy. Gerard McCoy.
McCoy, yeah, right. That one scares me more than Mainoa, who has a herniated disc and can get surgery on it and be fine, right? That doesn't stress me, unless a kid, the Tyson as a wide receiver scares me, right? Yeah. That dude plays 1 out of every 4 games, and
he's a little baby
I think that would, let Kansas City risk it, and then him be perfectly fine every game that Kansas City plays. But those are the kind of injuries that I, take a back seat on, and I don't want to press my luck on it.
Josh, what are your thoughts? How do you seriously do you take the injuries?
I mean, you have to take them player by player, situation by situation. I mean, one injury.
The back bothers me. The back of 21.
Back's hard, but yeah, it just depends. Like, he's young enough, he can recover. Like, later on in the career, yeah, it could become an issue, like 1,000%, especially at the offensive line. But like, one, you have to look at, is he consistently getting injured? Like you said, is it a recurring injury, like hamstrings and things like that? I'm concerned about. If he was to pull it and then previous history of that, I'd be concerned with a player like that. But if it's just like a one-off injury, like, it happens, it's football, like, you can't really play into that too much. And I know, like, Miami fans have PTSD and all that, like, you're afraid of that, but you can't pass on a great player because of Maui Noah having that back injury. Trying to think, like, unless it's like a degenerative or something of that nature, I'm probably gonna not pass on them. Like, I'm not even afraid of ACLs anymore. But like a Dramad McCoy, I'm afraid of him. Like, they're talking about another surgery for him. He might be out for the next season. I wouldn't be shocked if he falls to the end of the second round.
Right.
It's case by case, situation by situation, but like, you have to look at degenerative, common injuries like the hamstring and things of that nature, because that can plague them throughout their career. And then just don't not take a great player because of an injury.
I want to say that's what me and Evan were talking about earlier, and that's was my answer too. There's a difference between a guy who got hurt, but he's a great player. He got hurt and he's coming off of that, and when he gets better, he's going to be great. Chris Bell, one of those guys. Manoa probably one another, which it's funny with Manoa, it just popped up, and that's what happens. You get closer towards the people start releasing. Hey, wait a second, he has an issue. Let's go ahead and hope he gets down and falls over. McCoy's a different type of story, but I agree with Josh, and I said this to Evan on the phone earlier today. It's all about what's the consistency of the injury? Like, you should have drafted a Tua Tagovailoa type of player at 5 whenever he hip injury, concussion. You don't want that type of, even though the talent is there, the injury concerns are for real. If it's one injury, it's maybe a major one, but hey, he's never had that history, but he's a damn good player, then you would consider that. I want to first off shout out everyone dropping in right now live from wherever you're watching from, whether you're watching on X, Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate you. Anywhere other than X, come on over, or anything other than YouTube, come on over to YouTube right now. We have for all our viewers, for those commenting who are tuning in through our show and making comments in here, you're automatically in the Caneswear gift card giveaway. We'll announce a winner at the end of the night. I see Mike, the Hebrew Hammer, in the house. He's in the comments there. My brother, my dude, good to see you. We'll see him throughout draft weekend. I'm excited to see him. Sammy, retweet. Sammy will join us post the 11th overall pick. Hog Dog, Tim, Wago, great to see you. Hunter, Russ, Rob, Steve, Jamaican from Zion. Whoa, good to see you. Madre's in the house. Mama Fin's Talk. I see her in there. Great to see you. Everyone joining us as we are live for round 1 coverage of the NFL draft. Very shortly, the Raiders will be on the clock. And we'll see who they're going to pick. Big mystery, right? We're waiting there. No, we all know who's going to be. It's going to be Mendoza. And then we wait for number 2. Is it Arvell Reese? Is it David Bailey? Is it Reuben Bain? Or do they shock the world and go Ty Simpson maybe at 2? I want to say about Carson Beck, Evan asked earlier, all of Josh's points in regard to the quarterback situation are right. And I think it's because of that, and even the NIL situation, why you're hearing names that probably shouldn't be the 3 or 4 guys getting in round 1, talked about being drafted in round 1, because you have so much, you don't know who's going to be available next season. You got to worry about it now, because you're like, oh, let's tank for Arch Manning or whoever, Lennard Sellers. They may not be there next year. They may do another year of college football. So that's when you're like, hey, you know what? Yeah, man, I know the flaws of a Carson Beck. I've seen it. Like, he's not the perfect guy. He's not maybe a round one quarterback on a good day, but he's played in big games. He's won big games. You know, he has that experience. Maybe that's the type of guy I want to be my for now quarterback, and then go get a guy later. It's not surprising for me to hear Carson Beck might jump into the first round for sure. That is a surprising thing. Second round, late second round, not so much because of, again, the options available for quarterback. Ty Simpson, again, I think he'll go definitely in round one. I know Josh is high on Nussmeier. It's just a wait and see. It's just because of it's kind of like what happened when Malik Willis was taken a few years ago. Remember, guys, there were a lot of talk about these guys being first round guys. They didn't get picked until the third round. And, you know, there was all these quarterbacks because the class was so weak. None of them got picked. They all got picked post third round. So I think that might be the situation here. And, you know, the media always ranks these guys a lot higher or tries to pump these guys up because they're working for agents and everything else. Pump these guys up. And then when it comes real time for a real draft, then they find out, no, the NFL wasn't really high on a lot of these guys, and they go in the third, fourth round and whatever and so forth. So it's a wait and see. It's not so shocking to me, but we'll go there. Brett Lagasse in the comments, great to see you. He says, Ty Simpson has the talent, but dude was frantic. We'll have to wait and see if Beck is available Saturday. You go get him. That's what Hunter says. Yeah, if you're talking late, third round, of course. Greg Mane in the house. Gentlemen, how is everyone? New era is coming.
I wouldn't touch him.
There goes. I know you wouldn't touch him. But let's go ahead and pull this here. Yeah.
By the way, Bobby, it drove me all nuts. Jeff Darlington. That was the guy I forgot.
Yeah, it's Darlington. You're right.
It was driving me crazy. I get no because Coach, I was talking before about Palacero says something else. And I go, the three guys who I always get confused with each other because they all seem the same. Jeremiah, Darlington, and Palacero. They all seem the same.
Banana milk.
So they all look the same. They all act
tasty.
I want to ask you guys. It'll come back to me.
Well, real quick while you're trying to think of that.
Yeah.
What's the difference between, other than the handedness of them, Tua and Carson Beck?
Carson Beck can actually throw the ball deep. A little deeper than he can. He's 6'5". He's 6'5". He's actually, I think he's the same age as Tua, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, I said it I think I said it yesterday, or it was on 305 Sports. Maybe it was yesterday. I said in regards to Beck. Was it? I think it was yesterday on.
Beck is more creative in the.
I think Beck could be that guy where like he could start in spurts for a team, but I think he's a career journeyman backup. You know who I think of, Evan, Coach, I think of Matt Moore. That type, not as a player. I'm just thinking of the type of quarterback, Matt Moore, a guy who could, you bring him in for spurts. He could look really great because there's one thing you can't take away from Carson Beck. Watching him in Miami, especially, and Josh, Josh has the other side of it, but he can also speak to it too. But that he plays with effort. He plays with a little bit of heart. He does put the effort in. Now, like you said, does he have a big arm or a big? No, not really. I mean, you could say probably better than Tua, but who isn't? I mean, but I'll still to this day die on the hill that was the wrong play call towards the end of that game. You had plenty of time to hit the sidelines, but they're like, hey, Carson, go throw the ball deep overhead and let's try to get a quick score.
He's a game manager.
You didn't need to do that. Yeah, play it smart. Chad Pennington it. Bam, 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 quick outs, stop the clock, and you go for the win. So, obviously, at the end of the day, it falls on Carson because he threw an INT, but it was still, to me, the wrong play call. But with Carson Beck, I see it like it's a safe pick later for a guy like, hey, now we got a guy who could play in spots, but he's a long-term backup. He's a possible journeyman who, when team doesn't have a quarterback, Josh, right? You could sign him, spot him, and then draft your guy later.
But I think he can make more decisions. Matt Moore's a good comparison.
No. You always have to protect him. He's not someone that you can just open the playbook to and let him go. He's someone you're always going to have to protect and make sure, okay, this is a good situational play call for him. Things of that nature. And I think you had to do that with Tua too. So that's like where I'm saying, like, what's the difference? And he just makes the dumbest decisions sometimes. Like he'll be doing good and throwing the ball and doing well, and then boom, he throws to.
Speak up once you're done there. You could wrap that point up.
He's just done at that point. He throws it to the next guy that's not even around a receiver or anyone. So
I wanted to ask Coach, maybe Coach, you can answer this as well. For me, the one hesitation I have on Ty Simpson is maybe it's like you said, PTSD, Josh.
Yeah.
I go back to AJ McCarron. I look at how now Jalen Hurts has won a Super Bowl with a lot of support because he had to have Barkley and he had a great offensive line. You think of him, you think of where Mac Jones is now, you think of where Tua's become. Do you think there's a little bit PTSD for some people because Alabama quarterbacks are put in the right scheme to be successful because of who they're surrounded by? Because not many great quarterbacks come out of Alabama. So that's, for me, the one area. Even though Ty Simpson's done a good job, Tua did a good job at one point. Mac Jones did a good job at one point. McCarron did a good job back in the day.
It's a different regime, though.
I know it's a different regime. That's my hesitation with Ty Simpson is when's the last time, even look at now, like when's the last time a superstar school, like the star quarterbacks in the league are not, like now the top stars you think about who are top quarterbacks in the league didn't come from great schools. Josh Allen, Wyoming, Texas Tech with Patrick Mahomes. Do you think there's a superstar quarterbacks that you think are the upper echelon of quarterbacks over the last number of years, going maybe back to Peyton Manning, there's not that many great quarterbacks that came out of top SEC, ACC schools. For me, like lately, you have to find lately,
yeah,
for
lately,
sure. Last decade for sure.
Yeah,
that's decade for sure.
Yeah,
last decade for sure.
The biggest thing about Simpson for me that I pumped the brakes on is the limited number of starts. I mean, he's only started this season, and I think somebody did the study the other day that said out of the last 20 Super Bowl winners, the average number of starts was 30 games.
Yeah.
But that would be Beck though, right? I think Josh said that Beck had over.
Yeah, but he's a senior. What is he, 7 years in college?
I think, like
18. I think it's 18.
But he fits the Bill Parcells quarterback criteria. Right. Like, he's that guy. But, I mean, what he produced and the decision makings that he made, like, you look at that and you're just like, what were you thinking? And I don't know if you can coach that out of him. And I don't know if he cares enough to get coached out of that.
Yeah. He was also playing behind a line, and he had so much support from his receivers, but also his running back and Fletcher. Like, he was put in an amazing situation last year. Yeah, Bobby, I don't know if you want to do it because it's now 8:00, but I wanted to just announce a public service announcement on behalf of FTSN. Anyone who is in the comments, if you don't mind, I really, especially for this draft, and you can disagree with me, Bobby, if you see the pick because people are posting it on Twitter or you're seeing it on your TV,
don't tip it.
I would like Josh and all his hard work to allow us to announce the pick. I don't even going to look for the pick of the Dolphins. I'm turning off Twitter. Bobby, I don't know if you disagree. The TV.
I'm good.
I'm not reacting.
I have the TV here, but
PSA.
we'll react as the pick comes on the screen.
Yes.
But Evan, you'll focus
more pressure on me.
Yeah, that's right. Evan, you focus on the comments. Remember,
I will not post anything where the pick is.
And but no, not that. But on the comments, you focus on the comments. If somebody has questions, right now it looks like the Raiders are about to be on the clock officially. The clock is about to start as we get closer to the Dolphins pick at 11. Do they move up? Do they move down? We'll see. But let's talk about possible players. I think I saw a little bit earlier in a comment there as we were discussing the quarterbacks about David Bailey. Is there a chance David Bailey falls to 11? I will say when I did the X mock, not Epic mock, when we did the X mock myself, Bailey was available at 11, and I did grab him at that pick. Do I think he actually gets there at 11? I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Ruben Bain, I do believe. The more I hear, the more I see. I think he doesn't fall past Kansas City. I think Kansas City might be the stopping point for him. I'd be shocked if he falls further than that. Arvell Reese may go 2. We'll see what the Giants do. I will say, don't sleep on Kendrick Folk. If you're looking at edge rusher, if at 11 for Miami, if Miami goes edge rusher, it could be Kendrick Folk. 6'6", I know 200 whatever pounds. I know everybody talks about, his production is not great. You're looking at last year. I mean, again, the 6'5", 276, 6'6", 276. Last year he had 2 sacks, 5 tackles for loss, 24 tackles. But the year before, 7 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 45 tackles. And then the year after that, 36 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss. It doesn't just play 1 year. Evan and I were talking about it earlier, how people get hung up always on 1 year when they have great years. We need that one guy. He had one great year, and then he's shit in the pros. And then you have a guy who's great throughout his career, has one bad year. He falls in the draft, and he's a great pro. It happens all the time. Not saying that's going to be Kendrick Falk, but people need to kind of look at the big picture and not just the 1 year. Josh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I completely forgot what I was going to say.
I was talking about Arvell Reese maybe going 2.
Okay, yeah. I think Arvell Reese is the one guy that could kind of fall in this scenario. Someone that we expected to go high, but we can see later. Because what do you do with him? He's an off-ball linebacker.
Yeah.
Doesn't have pass rush. Like, he's an athletic freak, but where do you play him at? It's kind of the thing. And teams, if they don't know that, like, they're not going to pick the guy.
And that's the thing. Like, he scares me a little more. I mean, he's great, and I'd be ecstatic, I think, because of potential. But he makes me a little more nervous because he does have that 1 year of production. The 69 tackles, 6.5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss. But year before that, basically played a backup role. We don't know if this is a one-hit wonder. So you could be right. We could see him drop, and fans are going to be going nuts. But this might be the reason why he may drop, if he does. Let's see here, as it's official. The Raiders are on the clock. And let's see if they use the total 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes per pick. Let's see, because, it's like already where you're going. Everybody knows, unless you're going to shock the world, Evan, it's Mendoza, right?
Yeah, and I'm actually disappointed that they did a really nice announcement of everyone showing up, and he decided to stay in Coral Gables with his Heisman. Like, he didn't even make the trip to Philly. Honestly, the fans are all out there. You're the number one pick, and you're hanging out with your family. I'm not prejudging, but there are a lot of great people. First rounders are showing up there today.
I
know. Honestly, that was COVID. Unless you're a late round pick, you don't know where you get picked. Go enjoy the draft experience.
Hey, Joe Thomas.
He wants to be with his mom, and his mom.
You can be with your parents there. Look at him on the TV screen right now.
He's a great dude. I'm not hating on him.
I don't know if I would do it. Like, I'm not someone that wants to go out and do all the things. Joe Thomas, he was drafted. He was out fishing when he got drafted.
He was
go fishing. He's
out on a fishing boat.
He's in his suit. He knows he's getting picked. He looks nervous.
This is what, and I'll say this. We're waiting for the Raiders to pick. I just want to say this. We are waiting for the Raiders to pick, but not only are the Raiders on the clock, Josh Wingate's on the clock, because now we see everything he's worked. Does it happen? Let's see. Once the pick is made, how quick it drops in.
For sure. I understand.
Just pressure.
I'm looking at, so I have like a little admin side on my side.
His mom, his choice.
It's true.
Where
mom tells you to go do something, you do it. No, I just think it's part of the experience. If he stays home, great. I always just think how cool it was when you got to see them sitting there with the anticipation of it.
Sure, yeah, and I'm not. I don't think you're wrong. I understand where you're coming from. I personally, like, if that type of moment, I would like to be with the family and enjoy that moment. Especially, first off, we know he's in. It's not a bad thing to say. I'm not meaning it's bad. He's a family man. He's a mama's boy, right? And his mom's, seems like a sweetheart. They raised him right. He wants to celebrate that way, so I can't hate him on that.
No, I think because I've seen it in other sports, right? Like they tried it last year where they tried this in other sports where they tried to do the remote NFL thing. The NHL tried to do it. It was a disaster, and they're flipping back. NBA does it where most of the people are there. Baseball is different because they pick so many players. It's just, for me, the NFL motto maybe just works for the NFL. When other sports tried to do it, they realized the fan ambiance, it's cool to see the players there. But no, understandably, so if there's a family decision, it's a family decision. I think it's more fun. I think it's just more fun.
Yeah. I think I want to bring up this too with Evan's point earlier, because I do want to bring up Jeremiah Love, who's being highlighted right now on ESPN. But before I do that, I do want to bring up what Evan brought up.
So hard right now.
Say, what?
You watch ESPN, not NFL Network?
No, because I don't pay for. Yeah, I just got the app, so he's like, kind of paying for a channel, bro. No, just like, no. But talking about corners, I agree with Evan in regards of corners. I believe, like, I know a lot of people are high on Monsieur Delane, and they should be. Delane is a very good player. If McCoy wasn't hurt, he's a great player too. But because Coach Hafley is a defensive coach, I could see where he goes, you know what? I trust myself to get the best out of guys. We could wait to get a corner and totally skip that part. Caleb Downs being in a different scenario. If Downs is there, safety's your leader, your defense a lot of times, minus linebacker. He calls plays. He does all that. So I hear that. But I want to ask, and maybe I'll ask Coach here to start it off with Jeremiah Love, right? This is a guy who he's on the number one player on a lot of people's boards. This is a running back who a lot of people have as the number one guy. Where do you think he goes? What teams would you say, hey, this is the team, these are the teams to watch out for?
I'm very curious what that face was by Wingate there. It was
the pick is in. I'm
the pick is in. We're waiting. We're waiting. Everybody look.
All right,
Josh. 525 people watching.
I believe in you.
Will everybody stare at Josh Wingate?
I'm sending him the Canadian internet. I'm not sending him the Winston-Salem, North Carolina internet. I'm sending him the real internet.
It sucks.
Now let's listen to this. We can't. This is not going to be automatic.
No.
So there's going to be a little delay, but
you'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
I believe in you, Wingate. I believe in you.
Who do we think they're taking?
By the way, can I ask you a question?
Ruben Baines.
Hi, Simpson.
If this was 2027 potential quarterbacks coming out, where does Mendoza fall? If Lenore Sellers is there, if that group is there, is he a mid-round? Is he even in the first round? Is he a late first?
Mendoza?
No. If this is 2027, if he was part of the potential 2027 crop that will involve Dante Moore, that will involve probably Lenore Sellers and that group.
Who are you going to take above him? Which quarterback are you going to take above him?
Somebody said it the other day. If Arch Manning was in this draft, he'd be the number one pick.
Somebody said that, and I do not agree.
Coach didn't say that.
No, I'm just asking. Is he still the number one quarterback in the Is he the number one pick next year? If no matter what?
Yeah, who would you take above him?
I don't know. I'm asking
based on what you saw last year. I think the only argument would probably be, there you go.
There
Fernando Mendoza.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
That was pretty automatic, if you ask me.
It was pretty fast. It was pretty fast.
That's pretty amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
worked.
that was awesome.
Now let's see if it lasts through the whole week.
It's funny because I have like a system health admin side that I'm watching, and like for a little bit there,
His
like
picks faster than ESPN.
There you go.
He's
watching ESPN. He's faster in Canada, and it's faster.
Yep. Let's go. I'm pumped.
Amazing.
I'm pumped.
Congratulations to Mendoza. Congratulations.
I think I don't know if it was on this show. You guys asked the question. No, I don't think this question was asked on this show. Previous show. How many games over under? Let's say over under 7 before Mendoza sees the field, and Cousins is sitting. Over under 7. Bobby, and Josh, and Mike.
I'll take the over.
Doesn't it all depend on how Cousins plays?
You have to forecast it.
I think Tom Brady cares more about the development. It's going to be when he's ready is when he's going to go out.
Right.
I'll take the over on that.
Yeah, I would say over as well. I think over.
You guys can't tell me anything right now. I'm on top of the world.
Yeah, it worked. I saw. There it is. Woohoo! Can't get that anywhere else, brother.
That's amazing. Bobby, you got some work to do. This is amazing what he's done tonight.
That is awesome,
there's a chance that he sits the whole year.
Yeah.
Right? Like if
I would
Cousins
sit
goes
the
out
whole
and
year.
plays well. For development. I think, you look at why Green Bay has been so successful drafting quarterbacks is because they draft them and they sit them. They're not using, they don't draft them to play right away.
Yeah. If you guys had to put with the Jets right now, are you which pick, what player, Josh, and then Coach, would shock you the most? Like the player that you saw them pick this is like, oh my God, if I'm a Jets fan, like I cannot believe they just took this player at 2.
At 2. I don't know if much would they need so much. I don't know what would
we've seen Bailey, we've seen Reese there.
Yeah, but it has to be an individual player. Like Jamon McCoy would shock me, obviously. But
I think the one that would shock me at 2 would be as if they went with Ty Simpson at 2, just because they've had.
I don't think they'll do that.
Right. Well, I'm just saying. You said
no.
He asked what would shock me. That would shock me if they went Simpson at 2. Right. Like I think there are so many better players at this position for number 2 especially on defense and with a defensive head coach. I think you got to go with one of the.
They have the
studs
worst
on
draft
defense.
room ever. Have you seen their draft room? The Jets draft room is all like separate individuals. No one wants to get near each other. They're all sitting at 3 different computers. It's not even like a. What did you see? The most beautiful.
The pick is in. This is where the draft starts. The pick is in.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
So
Guys, if you just
Josh-
joined,
go ahead.
joined, I'll start joining the comments after. Do not announce the pick anywhere.
But I just want to say though, Evan's watching the comments, reacting, and we appreciate everybody jumping in here. We got over 605 people tuning in live. Let me just say it right now. Over 500 watching from X, which is awesome. We appreciate you guys. If you're watching anywhere other than YouTube, come over to YouTube, because again, if you are on YouTube and you're commenting, you'll have a chance to win a gift card from Caneswear to get Dolphins gear, Canes gear, Heat, Marlins, whatever, but obviously Dolphins gear if you're here. We appreciate everybody tuning in, no matter where you're tuning in from. Thank you so much. Watching the Fins Talk Miami Dolphins Draft Live coverage show here on FTSN, sponsored by Caneswear. The Jets have the pick is in. We're waiting to see the pick pop up here. You'll see the pick pop up on the screen. If you are watching live, allow the pick to pop up on the screen, so that way it's not spoiled for the people watching who don't have cable. So that way we can react here as we're going. But we'll make it quick around here, though. Josh, who do you think comes off the clock here to the Jets? Final thought.
I think it's going to be that's tough. It's going to be David Bailey or Arvell Reese. I'm going to go – who's the guy that they canceled on? David Bailey?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Arvell Reese.
All right, Evan, final thought?
David Bailey.
Coach.
Arvell Reese.
All right. Now let's watch our screen here in front of us. David Bailey. Before it even was announced, David Bailey's the pick.
Yes. Josh, you hit a whole grand slam, dude.
There we go.
All right, Cardinals, what are you going to do? Bobby, you had asked me earlier about Jeremiah Love and where he's going to end up. I like the fit of him in Tennessee with now my brain's gone to mush. The offensive coordinator that was the head coach of Giants.
Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll.
Yes. I think Daboll.
He's now the OC in Tennessee.
Yes, and I think he would be a good mix with Cam Ward. It would take some load off him, but where me as a Notre Dame fan, where I would like to see him land is with the Giants. I think he would he'd help that club. In my opinion, I could be wrong.
If I'm the Jets, I'm taking Arvell Reese here because I think there's more upside to him. I think you can do a lot.
Are you talking
more.
about the Jets, or are you talking about
Jets.
the Cardinals?
Jets.
Oh,
I'm taking Arvell Reese. Yeah, I think I'm taking him over David Bailey, just because I think right away he's an off-ball linebacker. He can move around, do a lot with, and then eventually he becomes into the super-powered player that can be a dominant pass rusher at the next level. I like it. I mean, David Bailey is just like kind of what Bobby was talking about earlier, kind of like this one-year wonder kind of guy that came out of nowhere, and now he's that first-round pick. I'm a little worried about
Arvell Reese is that guy. Arvell Reese is the one-hit wonder. David Bailey is consistent. It was the consistent one. Arvell Reese, he has that 1 year where he had last year was 6.5
as a pass rusher, yes, but like he was a good linebacker though.
But David Bailey, who is the pick for the Jets, he had 14.5 sacks last year, 51 total tackles, 6 sacks the year before, 31 tackles, 5 sacks, 31 tackles, 43 tackles, 4 years, 3 years at Stanford, 1 year at Texas Tech, where he's shown consistent production. I hate to say this, I think this was a great, solid pick for the New York Jets.
I'm scared of David Bailey at the next level.
Oh, that was how I felt about Arvell Reese. I'm a little nervous with Arvell Reese. Yeah.
I personally think David Bailey's game. Go ahead. I think David Bailey's game quickly really stood out when he played Oregon. I don't think if he was on that big stage in the playoff as much as he was, he goes as high as he did. I think that
Yeah.
game really showed his moxie because he was everywhere on that field. Like I think he's one of the main reasons why Dante Moore is still in school. Like I'm convinced of that. Like Dante Moore decided after that game, I ain't going to the NFL yet. I ain't ready for David Bailey again. So I personally think that's where it is. I think this is a good pick, but I don't think he can really set the edge. I think he's honestly, I really think he'll be an athletic guy, but I don't think he's a top 2 player in this draft. I think he's an incredible athlete. I think it's a solid pick, but I think Arvell Reese is a better talent. I think there's better talent in the draft. I think they just went with the most popular, the guy who looked the hottest at the moment on defense. He stood out more in the playoffs, obviously, than I think.
Our board just changed. I like it.
Yeah, it's very well done. It's amazing what we're doing here.
It says on the clock with 6:18 to left.
I will tell you this right behind me, guys. You'll appreciate this. I hear boo, boo. Nobody likes the Jets. There's my 11-year-old watching the draft going boo, boo. Nobody likes the Jets. Love it. Love it. The house.
Scotty!
By the way, Bobby, you think now that McDaniel's fired and I'm all happy now that Scotty's going to like me now? Scotty,
we will see. No, it's like, but no. So go ahead, Josh.
What's the chances Ty Simpson goes here at 3? If you had to put a probability on it, what are you saying?
5%.
Yeah, I agree. I would say 10. I'll go with Evan here. 5%. I think they got to go. They're going to go. They have to go defense here, or they could go offensive line Manoa here.
I think they go Manoa here. I have a feeling they're going to go Manoa here.
Okay.
Or is a trade in the works? Maybe. Could they be moving?
They want to trade out. They want to trade out bad.
They want to trade out, but remember, there was a lot of talk. The pick is in.
Okay.
So we should get it in 2 seconds, apparently, before the submission gets out.
Courtesy of Josh. But they have amazing internet in Delaware. Coach, you might want to reconsider moving.
Yeah.
Consider moving. Yeah.
Move north. The closer you get to Canada, the better.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
But honestly, this draft is amazing. I love this. It's a week earlier than last year. Last year it was late. It was at the end of April. It's much easier to have it around now. It's beautiful weather in Pittsburgh. Beautiful weather.
I just love that it's finally here. Like this is like I love the NFL draft. What's up, Crazy Bruce? Great to see you. Appreciate you joining us from Twitch, man. Awesome. Join us up on YouTube. Get a chance to win a gift card here, man. We got giveaways.
What year are we doing it live? What year are we doing it live from a hotel overlooking the draft?
That's been talked about.
It has been talked about.
That's been talked about.
One day we'll do it live from
when the day
I saw one show promoted.
Oh, if it's in Miami, 100%.
I saw one show promoted. Oh, we're live from doing it. It's like
if it's Miami, if it's in Miami, you guys can bunk up with me for free.
Yeah.
I'll give you a free place to stay.
I'll sleep on the floor.
No, I have enough room for you, Coach. I have enough room for you.
We've already had those conversations of reaching out to a bar and doing it live from a bar. And
Oh, we did a show from a bar, Bobby. Remember
we did. Mom set it up. It actually was really nice, man. They had good.
We had a great background.
I forgot what type of waffles I had. I forgot what it was, but it was really good. It's a good place.
It was very well done.
Was it chicken and waffles?
No, it was strawberries sauce. I'm trying to remember the name of that type of waffle that they had there. Here, the pick is in.
Now I know.
Jeremiah Love.
Whoa.
No, I don't like it. No, not the
first shock of the NFL
I love
draft.
Jeremiah Love.
The Titans are pissed.
Now,
That's a
if
good
they,
pick.
The
if
Titans
they
are
come around, if they
pissed.
come around, if they come back into the first round and get Ty Simpson in the back of the first round, that's huge.
Yeah.
Only the greatest player on the board.
Yeah. I can't complain about that pick.
Is this the last with the what's the running back who picked this high? Barkley?
No.
Barkley was the last one, eh?
This is like obviously Arizona went BPA on their board. They're like, I don't care what we need. Like this guy, this is a guy you cannot pass up on. And you know what? So I'm not even gonna hate. I'm gonna respect that they actually stuck to their board and they got you got a god dang good player. Like this is
can't say anything bad about him.
No, I mean, again, Coach, that's your guy.
He's a
Notre
weapon.
Dame. Talk
He's
about
a weapon. Yeah, he's a weapon.
That's a division where honestly, that's a division where he might right now. He could be the best running. McCaffrey's there as a weapon, but he could be the best. He right now day one. He could be the best weapon in the NFC West.
Yeah,
he could be the best weapon.
There's a chance that we could get 3 Notre Dame running backs in the NFC West. If Seattle were to take Jadarian Price, there'd be 3 Notre Dame running backs in the NFC West.
Bruce wants the gift card.
The other one's with the Rams.
Did Bruce pop in?
He popped in.
Bruce, good for you, my man. Let Mount Noah slide. Yes, sir, Scotty. We're watching him. Guys, again, first off, you're watching the Miami Dolphins Draft Live coverage show here on Ftsn, sponsored by Caneswear. For those tuning in on YouTube and putting in the comments, you are automatically enrolled into the Caneswear gift card giveaway, which we will announce at the end of the show. You could reach out to after we make the announcement. We'll get your information and get that taken care of. So appreciate those who are here. Yeah, see, Greg says best player on the board. Love. Yep, that's it. You go get that guy. Let's see here.
He's a home run hitter from anywhere on the field, either at running back or if you widen them out. Yeah, he is a home run threat. So Cardinals, I hope you guys.
And they're well built, by the way. If you're a Notre Dame kid,
and defensive help.
Is this Arvell Reese here for the Titans? You think, Evan?
No, I have a feeling that I think Josh. I think you said he could slide. I don't think they're going Arvell Reese here. I don't think they're going Arvell Reese here. I think we're going to be shocked by this pick. I don't think it's going to be best player on the board. I think they're just. I don't think they're going there. I don't think that's a Robert Saleh guy.
What if this makes Miami fans upset and they go Ruben Bain here?
I wouldn't upset.
I would be shocked if they went Ruben Bain. I wouldn't be shocked. I know Tennessee Titans and even their fan base, because obviously living here, have shown a lot of interest in Ruben Bain. So I would not be shocked if they went Ruben Bain here. That would suck because, again, that's the dream of Ruben Bain. But again, there's so many good players still left on this board. Jeremiah Love coming off at 3 looked like it messes things up a little bit for other teams, but that's great for Miami. It pushes other players down. It places other guys down. So the pick is in for Tennessee. We'll get it in just a second here.
How's their line? But they also don't have a great line. I wouldn't be surprised if they go offensive line here either.
Yeah, they could very well.
They could.
I wouldn't be surprised if I think show up.
I think it is edge or linebacker, but we're going to see. Yeah. I mean, Arizona just messed this up too. So, which I love. This is the draft. This is what we worked for. This is what we've been pumped up for.
Awesome.
By the way, did you hear though, Coach, that Nick Saban was talking on College Game Day how Mark the way that Notre Dame players are built, they're so well coached or they're so well behaved because Marcus Freeman is one of the strictest coaches out there. Like he prepares his players. He prepares his players. They're good. Yeah. They're good. Well, very mature kids coming out of college.
Yeah,
that comes from Nick
Saban. They're talking with Marcus Freeman, and they said, what did Jadarian Jordan? Jesus, I can't think. Love say to you, and then Love was, he's like, well, I would really like you there, Coach. He's at the draft, and he's gonna.
I'm so sorry. I'm not going to say the name, but I'm going to say we got another shock pick coming in right here.
Shock.
Stop.
I'm not saying the name. I'm just going to tell you.
Say you're not allowed to say anything. But by the way, didn't I say though you would be surprised by this pick? I just said you were going to be surprised by this pick, and I didn't even know anything.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
because I don't think they're going. I think. By the way, Josh put it in my brain that you said he might slide. People may not.
Well, I told you why. Josh said he may slide, even though he said why he should go to the
Styles
Jets.
May slide.
And I was telling you again, based off what I was looking up with him, I'm not sure. He's the one that gives me a little cause to pause out of all the top edge rusher linebackers you want to say there.
Sony Styles could go here, but
we're waiting for it to pop up here. But again, it's usually when the GM starts walking out.
That would really surprise me, though.
As we wait, the Tennessee Titans on the clock.
Some of these
Jeremiah Love off the board. Good. It was reported that the Cardinals were trying to trade down, did not work out, so they went BPA. Took Love, which is a smart move to do. Again, don't overthink it. Go get your top guy, and you're set for life, or at least for 5 to 10 years. Tennessee Titans, who probably were very interested in Love. Now they go Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State.
I love it. I love it.
First receiver
love it.
off
They
the board
need-
is Carnell
yeah.
Tate.
That's
So,
early.
Josh,
That's a
we
good
talked
pick.
so much about Carnell Tate. Could he be that number one guy? The Titans are drafting him to be the number one guy.
I don't know.
What are your thoughts here?
I mean, he has the skill set to be a number one guy, but he's never put it all together to be that number one guy. It's hard for me to take someone like Carnell Tate this high, but then when you have the talent that you have in this draft, like it kind of pushes a guy like Carnell Tate up. I think I would have Mekhi Lemon above Carnell Tate, but Carnell Tate, in my opinion, does everything the right way. It's just why was he never the number one receiver in Ohio State? But
Again, very quick. Carnell Tate, 6'2", 192. Again, when you watch the film, you do see he's a talented receiver. I get why he's at the top or in that range, but those are questions to be asked. Why he never surpassed or was ever that one guy. To me, again, he reminds me of possibly that Waddle situation who can never be the number one guy. He's always that two.
I'm
But
loving this.
this is great for Miami. Again, Tate coming off the board here.
Miami.
And again, Reese, Bain, Mauanoa, Fanu, Downs, all still up on the board here.
Bobby,
The Giants,
how'd you forget Sony Styles? How'd you forget Sony Styles?
I'm not forgetting Sonny Styles.
You didn't mention him.
I'm not. What? There might be a reason why I'm not mentioning him.
You're not
Would
a
you
fan?
yeah, they're in their chat, bro.
like, my gosh, it's like
Put it in the private
Is
chat.
this Styles here?
Giving
Is this
Bobby-
Styles here?
It very well could be Styles. I know that they're high on Styles.
but they should be.
Yeah.
I mean, again, but
Safety, right?
Yeah, I think they'll get their linebacker first, and then maybe Downs at 10.
I can see Styles or Reese coming here. I can see it happening right here
Reese.
at 5.
But I think they're going to go more for like the actual true linebacker than the edge rusher, just because.
Well, but to me though, if I'm a team and I'm looking and see the way the board is falling, I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to get my safety now, and I'm going to get my linebacker at 10. Like I'm going Sonny Styles or Reese because I think one of those guys could possibly, unless the team trades up. Like the way this board is fallen,
I think Downs could fall farther than Styles though, just because positional.
Maybe
I see them going one weapon. I think definitely at 10. If they don't trade out at 10, they're giving someone on the other side of Malik Neighbors. There's definitely I see Tyson going at 10.
Maui Noah could go here. Fano or Styles. And then I'm interested in what Dallas does. Does Dallas look at Arvell Reese moving or falling?
This could be it. It could be Styles. It could be Arvell Reese. I mean, it makes sense.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Styles.
I'm gonna go Styles.
I'll go Reese.
AJ Styles is coming out.
AJ Styles. Arvell Reese.
Wouldn't that be amazing, Bobby? If Sony Styles came out doing AJ Styles, wouldn't that be cool?
Right? I know. So you guys got Styles. I got Reese. Josh, who do you got here?
I'm going to go Styles too.
Okay.
But
by the way, props to you, Wingate. I was already a huge fan. I'm an even bigger fan tonight. Wow,
I'm excited for this.
This is amazing, Bobby. This is just this talent. This is amazing.
Excited. It's pushing through here.
If you need any programming help ever, let me know. I have some good freelance programmers who can train you in Bulgaria. They work for cheap. They're my programmers. They're amazing people.
Those people in Europe are like amazing.
Oh yeah, my guys in Bulgaria. I've never seen these guys. They're amazing.
Like smartest people I've worked with, and
they're such good people, and the nicest people. The nicest people.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
The Bulgarian people are amazing people.
My last company I worked with, we had someone, I forget exactly where she lived, but we had her. I worked with a previous product, and the team that built the product took a week to figure out the issue. She did it in an hour.
Yeah, they're amazing there. They're just amazing. By the way, I must say, Bobby, what the NFL draft does with the mirror and how they take the images, I think it's very, very cool. Like you can see, like the walkout, you get the real personal touch. It's very cool. They do a really good job. Whoever developed this for the NFL draft is pretty amazing. They're really taking time to bring the pick in general.
They're thinking there's talks that George Pickens is going to be traded this draft.
What do you think? We have all these pickers coming in. What are your thoughts on franchise tagging him?
I always expected that it was going to happen.
Franchise tag him to trade him.
Well, I think the idea was they give them the tag to see if they can get a trade, get someone to try and sign them. If they like the deal, they would sign them. If not, they would take the
Whoa.
value for it. But
Hold on.
What?
We got a trade. Kansas City moved up to 6. Browns
Ooh.
trade pick 6 to the Chiefs. The Chiefs trade pick 9, 74, and 148 to move up the.
And you know what's amazing? But your
that
system
Reese?
did it right away. You
Yeah,
just look,
it's there. It's changed. That's I got. I looked
That's
at
how
it, so I
good
looked at it.
Josh is. We got trades on time.
repeat. That was 6 for 9.
So the Chiefs have traded up to pick 6. They gave the 9th, 7th overall, the 74th overall, and 148. 9, 74, and 148.
Wow.
To move up to
That's
6.
good.
So
Jeez.
that again,
Who are they trading for?
if this is Arvell Reese and Sonny Styles coming out to the Giants, then you're thinking, what is this? Ruben Bain right here at 6, possibly? Are the Chiefs trying to jump the curve? Do they see a run happening?
No.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, this could be a move to try to get whoever is remaining at post pick here.
If you were thinking Montour Delane, but now that's off the board.
No, I was thinking Ruben Bain for the. Oh, you thinking what for number 6?
No, I think that Kansas City when he was at 9, I had a feeling they were going to go corner to replace McDuffie.
Oh, I thought it was Ruben Bain for sure. So that's why
I thought it was
thinking.
McDuffie.
I had a feeling Dallas was in conversations to move up to 6.
Well, we do have our first trade right there, and it moved
That's
pretty
good for
quick
them.
on our board. Kansas City moves up to 6. Trade down. Traded up
They'll
to
be
6.
happy with
The
other
Browns move
styles
down to
over Reese.
9.
I think they want
Well,
one of the two.
What do you think about that draft compensation? 974 and 148. Damn, that's
Yeah.
a good haul for Cleveland, man.
Yeah, really nice haul.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Normally, you don't get good drafts by Cleveland, but that was a smart move.
Oh, maybe they're okay to take Ty Simpson at 9.
Or so you look here. Here comes the Giants. Kansas City moves up again. Is it Arvell Reese, Ruben Bain, or Sonny Styles?
I don't mind.
Could
the
it be?
close-up
Could
of,
it be Mansour Delane? Evan brought up Mansour Delane. Mansour Delane could be that pick at 6, and that takes the top corner off the board for Miami. I mean, the draft is moving, but whatever it is, I think it's 2 defensive players who are coming off right now in this draft:
Yeah, I
linebacker,
agree.
edge, or corner. And
we have special guest, Bobby.
do we?
Bobby's favorite.
I don't mind the close-up of Ashley, but the close-ups of Lou, not so much.
Of
Just-
course,
but I love
2
you, Lou.
beautiful people.
I know they're beautiful people.
They're going to join us to get the reaction for 11 as we continue here. But I'm having a feeling. First off, Evan brings up Monster Delane. That's Lou's guy. I have a feeling though with that Chiefs pick, that dream might be.
That could be it. Yeah.
But we'll see in just a minute. Here comes the Giants. The Giants. Let's see.
Hush your mouth. The value is in the offensive line. These teams just aren't smart enough to draft them.
It's okay. Here we
Yeah.
go. The Giants, the pick is in, and the Giants will take. Let's see here. We'll wait it out. I hope the Chiefs are pretty quick with their pick.
Yeah, if you know who you're
But I
gonna
think this is the edge or the linebacker. I think this is Arvell Reese. So you guys went Styles. I think Reese and Chiefs.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the more I think about, I think Evan might be right. I think it's going to be
Arvell
there. You go,
Reese.
Arvell Reese. There you go.
Wow.
Good call. Good call.
Arvell Reese off the clock falls to the Giants at 5. Now the Chiefs have traded up, and I'm going to roll with Evan. The more I think it is the corner here, Evan, over the edge. To pick up that secondary. Discuss why you think that's the case.
Just because they traded Trent McDuffie, they need to shore up that corner. And the Montour Delane, like you even said, we talked about it earlier. He didn't have a great year at Virginia Tech, but boy, oh boy, if you watch his tape from LSU, which I watched a ton of, he's a good 8-year starter, number 1 corner for any team. I just love his talent. Whoever gets him has a corner for the next 8 years as a slouch corner.
I've heard a comparison of him from other people of when Dallas first moved Byron Jones to cornerback.
Yeah,
He was a
I can see
lockdown
that.
guy. He wasn't a playmaker, but you don't throw it to his side, and that's what he could be for you. It's just someone that locks down one side of the field.
the year that Wingate, I think it was Bobby. I think it was the coach, if you remember, the year that that he had 10 interceptions, or Davian had. I think it was when Byron Jones was on the other side. I think that's when he had that year. I think Byron Jones was his partner the year he had that amazing 11 interception year.
Shut down, like in his prime at corner, he was just shut down. He didn't do it. Like, you just didn't throw his way. And I think that's what you can get from Montgomery.
So I want to, let me get, I know they were going to react. They're going to react to the Dolphins pick and get the reaction, but I want to see if they're okay to hop in now. If not, that's okay. But give me a thumbs up if you two are good to hop in right now, Lou and Ashley. If you guys are good, give me the thumbs up to pop in. I'll let you. There you go. Awesome. So let's bring
double thumbs. You got double thumbs, bro.
Get double thumbs.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What is up?
What's up?
Live from Dolphins draft party. How is it going?
So we're here at the Regatta, which is the party in Miami. There's 2 draft parties going on. There's one in the Wharf, which is Fort Lauderdale, and there's one in Coconut Grove, which is like South Miami. Right now, we are at the bar, and so we have food trucks. Over there is the stage. Oh, I just lost it. Hold on.
Okay. Coach Vogel's internet.
Over there is the stage where Ollie Gordon was over there, Xavier Howard, Jim Barry, Nat Moore, and they pull different stations around. So we're just hanging out and having a good time.
There you go. There you go.
Beautiful people.
Bobby, we're reporting live. Oh, sorry, wrong mic.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Live on the feed.
There you go. I love it.
Bobby, would you pay for that placement?
Collaboration. I love the collaboration. You guys are awesome.
They gave us like really cool swag. I mean, since we're season ticket holders, they gave us 2 drink tickets each, and then you got to pick a meal at any of these food trucks. So it was like a double burger, shrimp, pizza, and then they gave us these towels. So they definitely hooked us up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And also, Bobby, for my Fins Talk Sports Network photo, man, I appreciate that.
Bobby,
that is beautiful. That is
Ricky,
beautiful.
did you get that swag? I don't get. How come we don't get any swag? What is this?
He is ready to go. I love it.
Yeah, man, let's go,
brother. Primo.
The only thing is, it's a mix of regular people here in Dolphin fan, and they're playing freaking music. I don't want to listen to music right now. I want to hear the draft picks. What the heck?
So have you guys? Do you know what's going on right now? Do you know?
I know Mendoza went on because my CNN app told me, but beyond that, we don't know what's going on.
All right,
you
so
can see what
let me write it through
has
for
done
you.
on our board.
So
it's amazing.
Right now, David Bailey went to the Jets at 2. Jeremiah Love went to the Cardinals.
Okay.
Carnell Tate went to the Titans. Arvell Reese went to the Giants, and the Chiefs have just traded up to 6. And so we're waiting to see, is that Mansour Delane? Is that Ruben Bain? The Chiefs traded up. The pick is in, and it should pop up shortly. If you guys look at your screen, we got the draft tracker right here that Josh Wingate built, and it's been active. It's before the TV. It actually puts the pick in before the TV. So, as you can see, we'll see right now.
Pressure's on
waiting
again.
but we're gonna out here. The pressure's on. But this could be Lou's guy. Lou wanted Delane. Delane could be off the clock right here, Lou.
He literally start crying.
Oh,
He's been wanting Mansour Delane.
Drink
And this could be it.
Drinks.
Lou better use those drink chips. Get that voucher ready. Get that voucher ready.
I got a post ready to go, man. I got him signed for the Dolphins.
He had it all set up. He's gonna have to edit it now. Crap. No,
Oh, man.
that sucks. No, but we wait. Right now the pick is
The
in,
pick
so it
is
should
in.
pop.
It's in. I see it on the TV.
Yeah, it should be popping up shortly here on the screen and on the TV. Here we go, Kansas City. Let's see. I love watching the screen. I don't even look at the TV. I just watch the screen.
Look at how I see guys. You can't even
There
see
it is. There it is. The lane.
What did I say?
Mansour Delane off the board.
Did I call that? Evan
called it. Evan
All right,
supposed to say, hey.
Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain it is. Okay.
But look at that. Look, the tackles are still there.
Yep.
Ruben Bain is still there. Vega Ione, Caleb Downs. So they're still very good
Battle.
players.
I know what.
Yeah.
We're okay.
I can't believe I called that. Oh my God! Did I
Have
call
you guys down at the Dolphins draft party? Have you guys talked to anybody? Have you gotten a vibe of what what other fellow Dolphin fans are really wanting at 11?
I
Is there a
mean,
consensus?
we're right outside of Coral Gables. You could throw a straight right out of Coral Gables. So everybody's going heavy on Bane and Noah. That's everybody because we're all biased. We all love the Canes, so we want our guys here.
A lot of people in Canes shirts here, so shout out to Canes wear, but a lot of people wearing their Canes gear for the monumental night for the Hurricanes tonight.
There you go. There you go. So we'll see. It could be both Miami guys are still on the board, which is great.
Yeah.
Now we got the Commanders here.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a little fun, and then we're going to jump on right after the pick is drawn so we can tell you the reactions.
Appreciate you guys.
All right,
we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Catch
Appreciate
ya.
you. That's awesome. Love it, brother. All right, we'll see you guys soon. There you go, Lou and Ashley, co-host of the SoFlo Sports Show, joining us live from the Dolphins draft party in Miami, and we'll have Nando of Nando Talk joining us from the Dolphins draft party in Fort Lauderdale to get their reaction post pick. So we're going to have all avenues here. We have live right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, Josh.
Brett, what has been the number one issue for the Chiefs over the last 3-4 years? It's been offensive line. Maybe that could be an issue of, like, they haven't drafted offensive line first round. Offensive line is important. If you say that the trenches are important, go somewhere because it is. Stop it.
Well, wait. Even John Eric Sullivan said we need to build this team inside out.
It's the trenches are the number one thing. You win
the
trenches.
The pick is in, by the way. I just want to throw that out.
By the way, the Eagles. By the way, I hope you know, Bobby, it wasn't just you just giving me shade, but I really did my homework this year. And when I saw them move up, they're going to get Delane. Like, I just had this. I knew this the whole time. The moment they trade McDuffie, I go, Delane is going to the Chiefs. And that's why I never thought he was going to drop to 11. I thought he wouldn't make it past 9. And they went to get their guy. They went to get their guy. So thank you guys. You taught me how to do my homework.
Washington here, again, it says here needs wide receiver, edge, safety. Again, Bane down, still on the board. But can they go wide receiver here? Is this where they get a weapon for Caleb Downs, right? Tyson or Mekhi Lemon?
Yeah. Caleb Downs. You mean Jaden Daniels?
No. For Jaden Daniels. But I'm talking about receiver. Could they get a receiver for Jaden Daniels, Jordan Tyson, Mekhi Lemon here, Josh?
Yeah, I could definitely see that happen. Mekhi Lemon, maybe from what I'm understanding, Jordan Tyson is a lot higher than he is for NFL players or NFL teams than it is for like us specifically. But I could see wide receiver going here. I'm more of a Mekhi Lemon person, but we'll see.
I want to say very quick as we wait for the Commanders pick, it is so cool right now how everything is going. This is what we love doing. We get to this point. We're excited. We're already thinking about next year's draft. We're already working towards what that may look like. But I just love how this is turning out right now. We are currently right now live. We got over 1,000 people tuning in on all platforms. We appreciate you guys watching live here. If you're watching anywhere other than YouTube, come on over to YouTube and make a comment in the comments there. Participate so that way you're enrolled into our giveaway that will be presented at the end of the show. We'll be live again tomorrow and Saturday. We'll have other giveaways from Caneswear, sponsored by Caneswear. So you make sure you do that. I will say too that I love Brett, but I've argued with him for years. I completely disagree about again, we've seen with Miami drafting when you don't build the trenches how shitty your team could be. If you build it and you build it right and you get legitimate good football players, that's the right way to do it. You build the trenches, you're good. Look at what the Cowboys have done years and years past building that offensive line, and then you're good. And you got players that do great and better than they should because they got a line in front of them. Miami has not had a decent line in front of them. They finally go Patrick Paul in round 2, which is great, and he's done really well. But, if you got Mauano or Fanu on the board and their BPA, you go do that. Like or Ione, who some people say is similar to Quentin Nelson. The trenches is great, but whatever. I do disagree, though.
We're going to have Brenton to talk about this because to say some running backs like Love, like I would take an offensive lineman over Sonny
Styles.
I would take an offensive lineman over a running back. Doesn't matter if it's Love or whatever. I would grab offensive line before a running back.
By the way, I will tell you this. Mickey Loomis and Jeff Ireland are pissed they were clamoring for Sony Styles. That is a Mickey Loomis
Not anymore. Not anymore.
No, the Saints
Wow.
really wanted Sony Styles. I heard that a lot through this process.
Yeah.
And that is, and that's funny. I'm going to go back because there's also talk about trade talk very quick. There is supposedly trade with the Jaguars, possibly looking at dangling. Oh my gosh, the receiver. Oh my gosh, I can't. Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah. Brian Thomas
for a
Jr.
late first round pick. I want to throw that out there, Coach. I'll start with you, and then Evan, you can follow right up, and Josh, you give the outside perspective. But talk about a late round first pick. Miami needs a receiver. Would you be okay with Miami saying, "Hey, here's 30, give us Brian Thomas Jr." Just asking you, Coach, and Evan, you can follow right up.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if he's a decent wide receiver, and probably better than these guys coming out right away.
I heard the same
But
thing yesterday.
What's that?
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go. Say
No.
it.
It was about the comment. You
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead. No, it's you. I apologize.
I didn't see the comment, so I guess we're good.
We'll comment after.
Our comment manager not doing his job. No,
I did bring it up.
In all actuality, I would rather have picks. I'd rather pick in the draft or move back, and just start kind of fresh.
When you're ready, Brett, I'll gladly host a show for you. But I'm in the middle. I see both. I see it both ways. But no, definitely for this, the way we're going to build this team from the beginning as a rebuild, we definitely need to get someone on the O-line. I don't necessarily want to get. That's not the pick I want at 11, specifically right now the way the board is falling. But that's on me. But you were asking, would I trade Brian Thomas? No, I don't. Brian Thomas, if this was 2024, maybe 2025, not this year. I want my picks.
Well,
I don't want any. I want only draft
Super
picks.
Bowl,
I want
right?
picks.
Did the Patriots just go to the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
They did.
Who was their first round pick last year?
Offensive lineman.
Oh, that's good.
He was a problem.
We can't cherry pick, fellas.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, but by the way, he struggled though. He was their biggest problem on the O line because he just struggled. He wasn't ready. He should have backed up. He should have played a guard the first year. He wasn't ready to play left tackle.
No, he still made it to the Super Bowl his first year.
So I want to say, so best players available right now. The Saints are on the clock. BPA right now, or players on the board right now. We got Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain, Francis Malinoa, Spencer Fanu, Makai Lemon, Jordan Tyson, Ione. Those guys are still left on the board. There's still other names, obviously, but again, this board right now, the way it looks, if you're wanting a defensive, if you want that safety, Downs is still on the board. Holy crap! If you want the offensive line, Fanu and Malinoa are still there. If you want that receiver, Makai Lemon is there. If you want Ruben Bain, Bain is still on the board. But anyway, Brett, I thought you were working. What are you doing? You were working. What are you doing? I mean,
by the way, I think they're getting a weapon for Tyler Shaw.
Yeah, that'd be great. This is turning out to be an awful last 3 picks for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah, because they need all these players that have been picked.
Yep.
But I would think
Kenyon Sadiq, tight end, Oregon.
By the way, Sadiq in the late teens, I'd be happy with.
I was like, wait, what?
No, I'm talking about Dallas.
Tyson. This might be Tyson or Lemon.
Supposedly Tyson is like Dallas's fallback right now.
I think it's Tyson or Lemon here.
We'll see right now.
Like if I'm Dallas, I'm on the phone at 9 trying to move up.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time. Well, Dallas really likes Caleb Downs. I've heard Ruben Bain. This is a time that you want to move up to make sure you get one of those 2 guys. Do you call Cleveland and say, hey, would you move down again? Are you available to try to move down again? Jump up front of the Giants. Okay. Miami, I think Miami's good. Miami doesn't need to move up. I think Miami could stay right there and go BPA. This
if you're John Eric Sullivan and you're Jeff Hafley, you're having a ball right now. This is
you're just licking your chops. Yeah, they're like, this is falling exactly.
Where is there a bad player? They can't take a bad player.
No, unless they go somewhere way off. I mean, you're looking at who's there.
There's no way they're
who's
going
the top guy
off.
for you right now?
Evan, I'll let you go first on that one.
No, go ahead. What was the question?
Top guy for you right now
for Miami.
Caleb Downs all day long. Caleb Downs is my guy. Caleb Downs would have been my guy at 2. I love Caleb Downs as a chess piece for this team. It's a Jeff Hafley built defense. He wants to run the defense from center field, and this guy's a chess piece who could play everywhere.
Yeah, I think
Coach,
Caleb
He is
Downs is
Jeff
number 2
Hafley's
on our
guy.
board
It's a
right
Jeff
now.
Hafley guy.
Yep.
We're going
Coach,
defense.
who's your number one guy right now for Miami? If all these guys are still on the board at 11, Fanu, Bain, Downs, Mauanoa, Lemon, who's your top guy right now? If they're all there at 11, who are you taking?
Fano.
Fanu. Okay. I would, for me, honestly, again, I love Fanu. I love Mauanoa.
You're going
It's Caleb Downs or probably Ruben Bain, but I would go Caleb Downs probably.
I would agree. Caleb Downs is number 2 on our board now, number 1 because Love went.
Yeah.
I'm going Downs as well. I'm sticking to my board.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, the Saints here are on the clock. I don't know if the pick is in or not, but
I couldn't get over the stuff I was reading about the fact that he was going into his meetings and he was breaking down plays, and he was breaking down film. Like the guy loves football, and that's honestly, I've always said this, Bobby. I want to give, even though the trenches, I agree with you, Coach. Trenches are so critical. They have spent more on building a little bit of the offense so far this offseason than they have on the defense at all. And I believe you need to give Jeff Hafley his leader on defense. And Bain is going to be a good player. I don't think that he is at the level of Caleb Downs of what he could do at his position. I think Ruben Bain's a phenomenal player. If we take him, I'll be happy. Because any edge, that's the one thing that I agree with McDaniel on all those years and all the flack I gave him. He did say if I could, I would take an edge rusher as my first pick on every draft possible. I love getting edge players. I love to get defensive end players. But Caleb Downs is just somebody different. He's just a different player.
I agree. And I won't be upset with it either.
What I will say is I'm in the belief of just taking good players. It doesn't matter where you take them. Just take a good player. And go with that.
Yes. I agree with that 100%. That's my point too. Again, the most important thing here, you go BPA, just go get a goddamn good football player. I don't care if it's Caleb Downs or Ruben Bain or whomever. If he is a damn good football player, you go. But we already have this guy. We already have this position. I don't care.
Competition.
If he's a great 100%, and Sullivan keeps saying competition. So I'm down for any guy as long as it's a damn good football player. And any one of those guys, Bain, Downs, whatever, they are. We know that. Fanu, we've watched this kid since last year. We know how damn good he is, and we believe in him. So there are a lot. Again, I love where the board is right now. But again, if all these guys are on the board, I'm hard-pressed to pass on Caleb Downs. I wouldn't be able to. I'd probably have to go Caleb Downs and Ruben Bain right after that.
My wife texts me. She's like, who are you yelling at?
I've never heard you, Josh, you yell. I've never heard you yell in your life. You're one of the calmest voices I've ever heard. But I really would be surprised if they go wide receiver. If they don't go wide receiver here, I'd be really.
So Tyson could be the pick here.
I think Tyson's the pick here.
Jordan
Tyson, right? Yep. There you go. Jordan Tyson. So damn. So look at that, man.
I'm amazing.
Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain, Mauanoa, Fanu, all still there.
I've been on point. I've been on point.
We're 2 picks away.
I'm on point. I'm on point so far. Bobby, you have to admit my predictions are pretty good so far tonight.
I know. If you just would have been on all
you were
summer,
on it.
we were all
do I get more? If I get another pick right, do I get like a full invite to on the clock next year? Well, wait, no one's giving you more compliments this draft season, Wingate, than me. These two don't give me flowers.
You just been on. It's not all draft season. You're one episode, brother. All draft season. I mean, you haven't been on for all
Every
draft
time
season.
I've been on, I give him flowers.
I love how he said before the show, I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm going to let you guys talk. I just want to say the whole show, if we timed Evan, he'd be the one leading it here. You know.
I've been asking good questions, though. I've been asking good questions.
You have.
I've watched every minute of On the Clock this season.
That's
every minute.
Let's see here. I'm sorry. Let me jump in the comments for a quick kind of see where everybody's going here. Ftsn deserves the flagship show.
I love the.
So it's either Mauanoa, Downs, Baines. Yeah. Right now the board is looking pretty damn good.
To the audio. Browns are going to go O-line here. I think the first O-line's off the board. I
agree with that.
I think
this is
Vogel's guy.
line.
I think Fano goes here. I think Fano goes here.
Fano and Mauanoa are going here for sure.
I think
at least I think so. Here. I think it'd be Mauanoa probably, yeah.
I think it's going to be Mauanoa here.
I think the NFL's higher on Mauanoa than other people are. I like Mauanoa, though.
I think it's Fano because I think they think I
But-
think they're concerned about the back.
To answer Brett's question, so are the Saints smart or dumb for going wide receiver over O-line? I'm not a big fan of Jordan Tyson. I think he's hurt all the time. I think he's a little baby back, little
Exactly.
And
You
he's
said baby
hurt.
back bitch.
Yeah. he goes out, comes back 2 plays later, goes out, comes back again, and he's hurt constantly. So it would be hard for me to say like taking him in the top 10 as valuable.
Cheating.
Sammy.
Would he like to
Why
see
you
my
cheating?
camera? Have I cheated, kids? Have I been looking at anything
Oh,
else?
he said, "Oh, I get it." Yeah. Well, this is Cleveland, right? Cleveland is up on the clock.
I do not cheat. I'm Canadian. I don't cheat.
I think it's Fanu. I
What
think
you want us
Fanu
to
comes
cheat?
off here.
I think Fano too.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people mock Fano here.
And Cleveland did it. If Cleveland gets Fano here, they won that. They did well with their trade.
I don't like that, Bobby. See, Bobby already knows it. That looks like an oh my God pick. Oh, I know who this is. I know who this is.
Oh shit!
I know who this is. And it's not who we think it is.
Oh.
Quit cheating, Bobby.
Is it going to be
not-
quarterback?
Bobby, you're pulling a Ftsn tonight.
Quarterback?
I'm not pulling for say. Well, I didn't see this. I saw the next, so I'm like, ah! I'm like, oh crap!
Are we going to get a quarterback here?
Yeah. Here comes Diego Pavia off the board to the Pavia's coming off. I'm just saying.
They do like their small guys.
I'm just saying. No, what Ty Simpson? My son's. I think it's Ty Simpson, Dad. I'm like Ty Simpson could be right.
Stop cheating, Bobby. Bobby, I've been so well behaved. I have
didn't say
nothing on
anything.
except Josh.
I'm only
You're-
reacting. All I'm saying is that. Two very damn good players will still be there,
For Miami.
but
And
two other
only
guys
two?
we've talked about off season won't be. It's about to get crazy. There's no way Bobby could get this wrong. Oh God,
Bobby.
They're not taking downs.
If I will I be upset, Bobby?
no,
Okay, I'm okay.
no, Coach.
Coach isn't going to be upset.
The Giants have already picked
Yeah,
How would you know that? How do you already know this?
because they just said it on NFL Network.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching
Well, pick
ESPN.
is in
I'm
for
watching
both
ESPN.
teams. I'm just,
I just want the
I'm
Cleveland
keeping
Browns
track
pick.
of trades. I'm keeping track of this. I'm trying to follow everything along. I got other stuff in the back.
I'm actually only focusing on the Georgia logo.
Oh, no. Oh,
the
no.
pick is in.
So, he's not mad. We're
Brett
shooting.
will be relieved. I'm just. There's your.
Did they take the guy I mentioned before that doesn't pronounce his name the way you're supposed to pronounce his name? No,
Why is it not in yet? I'm nervous.
It's coming. It's here. It's gonna pop up on the screen. Just wait for it.
The cheater just showed up.
Do we know who Miami took?
No, we don't. No,
Sammy,
we won't.
I've
We
never
won't.
cheated.
We
Would you
won't.
like to
We
see
won't.
Zach? I could show you Zach.
Spencer
Spencer
Fanu
Fanu.
Oh,
I
off
called
the
that.
board. Fanu off the board.
I called that.
no, you
Who
didn't.
cares?
Yeah, we both
Yeah.
did. You and me and Bobby said
Well,
Fano here.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. That's good.
I know.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Hold
you know,
on.
just relax.
Now.
This is not the perfect scenario for Miami right now
Why?
It is.
because
Not
they're
if
going to
you
go
want
offensive
O-line.
line here.
Not if you want O-line.
Giants wanted to go offensive line.
What did
and
I say?
Defense.
I said defense.
So Maui Noah is
O-line.
going to go here.
Giants are going. I think the Giants are going to go Noah.
No.
That leaves
I'm fine
Miami.
with that because then I get the player I
Downs
wanted.
and Bain are going to be left on the board here.
I think Miami goes.
Sammy,
Well,
give me a thumbs up if
Ione.
you want to jump in before this pick is made.
Thank you.
Well, I only-
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, DSG. I love you, buddy.
All right. So we are going to wait
Hi,
to
Sammy.
see Steve. Welcome, Steve Hallett in the comments here. Fins TV, great to see you.
Okay.
Giants are on the clock. We're waiting for the Giants pick, and then the Dolphins are on the clock. The wait is over, and we are going to react live based off what we see pop up on our screen. I'm not looking here. I'm not looking there. I'm focused on what happens here.
So I think
Best
Fano's
players
a
available right now: Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain, Francis Mauanoa, Makai Lemon, Sadiq Ione. Those are the top 5 guys on the board for Miami, or top 6 for Miami. But let's see how the Giants go. Do the Giants go O-line here?
This kind of plays into like the situation we were in our mock draft of do you take the Miami guy or do you take the higher graded guy on your board? Like they're probably touching. Their tags are probably touching for you.
If I'm Miami, there you go. Francis Mauigoa off the board. So we're at Miami's pick. I'm going to tell you right now, if I'm Miami, I mean, I understand a trade down, but if I'm Miami with the 2 players that are aboard, the way the board has fallen now, I'm not moving down. I'm getting one of these 2 guys on the board, either Ruben Bain or Caleb Downs. Go ahead, Evan.
I'm going to say this right now.
Everybody don't look at nothing. Look on what's in front of you.
I will say right now, if they take, I love Ruben Bain. If we take Ruben Bain here, we did not take BPA, and we pulled the Chris Greer. As much as I love
That's
Ruben
bullshit.
Bain.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
No.
Caleb Downs is the best player available.
Stop it. You don't know what their board is.
I'm saying. I know. In my opinion, Caleb Downs fell into their lap. You take.
Dallas traded up. We did that trade. That's Caleb Downs. We did that trade. We've talked about that trade. We talked about it before the show started. Before the Dolphins, we talked that trade.
Let's go.
What did I say, Josh?
Cowboys are going. Cowboys are going
Miami
with the tight
has
end.
traded down 1 spot. Sorry, I'm screaming in my mic. I apologize if you can't hear me. I apologize. I just said, Josh, before this show started, we were on the team, the NFL was on the clock. I said we could see a trade from Dallas, Miami.
Yeah,
there it is. Ftsn Dolphins draft. So the Dolphins have traded, and I don't want to know. I'll look up the trade details in a second. Not gonna look it up now. This could be Caleb Downs here. This more than likely is Caleb Downs at this pick.
I would guess Downs here.
Oh my God! Yeah, I talked about this right before the start of the show.
Trade? What did I miss?
We don't know. We're not looking at details. Do not look at details. Wait. Let's wait.
This could be
an extra 3rd round pick.
I don't know about that. You're crazy. To move up 1 spot.
2nd round pick.
Evan, Sammy, I just saw you. Yes or no? Sorry. Yes?
Here's the thing.
By the way, breaking news. I heard an alarm. My daughter opens the door while the alarm was set. My house went bananas.
Oh, I thought you jumped up because you're like, there's a trade. You're like, oh,
no. My daughter set the alarm off. Because she left the door unlocked upstairs.
Let's see what it is here. So, again, this has to be Caleb Downs. I have to believe we're not looking at anything. If this is Caleb Downs.
With Dallas.
Miami on the clock.
Bain.
Dallas defensive coordinator is a secondary guy. He believes in safeties.
This could be Oregon safety.
No, this is going to be Downs.
I'd be shocked if it's Tyneman for. It has to be Caleb Downs. It has to be Caleb Downs. This is what we discussed. We talked about this on our draft coverage, but we also talked about this right before the start of the draft, pre-draft. I said, look for Miami and Dallas to possibly trade if Downs is still there. There's
the scenarios for Dallas is trading up to 6 for either Styles or Downs. And Downs
this has to be Caleb.
How do you feel about going up a pick, Wingate?
Oh, I feel great. If it, I guarantee you, Miami is between Downs and Baines, and they're just saying you make
this could be. And for Miami, it has to be Baines.
Whatever it's good is great for Miami.
Could it be Ione? If you see that run on O-line, do you go Ione here for Miami? Again, I'm just saying. Well, let's get Sammy's take. We'll wait on Dallas. Sammy, the trade down 1 spot. Your reaction? What do you think is going on here?
On mute, of course. Of course, he's not even ready to talk.
He's all right.
So, I'm sorry. I didn't want to talk about it. I'm talking about me. Hi, guys.
I love you, Sammy. I love you.
Yeah, like Canadians never cheat. Look at the Quebecers and the Rujos or whatever. The Canadians do cheat too. So stop it.
Why do you hate me so much?
I love you, Evan. Just stop it. Good chaos. We said it. We said on Finsta today that the Murphy's Law. Anything that could go wrong, and basically everything went wrong except one thing. Ruben Bain is still on the board, so we have to wait and see. The Dolphins, like we said, had the cojones. Like I said on Thursday, had the cojones to do it. We have to wait and see.
And I love it. I love it. If this goes the way I think it's going to go, I don't care. I know what Evan just said, but I absolutely love Ruben Bain. I love him at this pick. It's great value for this pick for a guy who should have gone top 10, maybe top 5. If you get him at 11 or 12. Hey, how you doing, dude? Good to see you.
Hey,
hold on now.
Check us here.
Let's see.
He's
We got the.
he's got a little podcaster in him. We got the help podcast microphone.
Oh man, this is so hard.
Here's the thing. When I came on and I started talking about Bane, and I was like, don't like him. Watch, he's going to go to Dallas, I said. He's going to be the same scenario. He's going to go to Dallas. He's going to be a great player for years. I just kind of hope it's Downs here.
Do you want the picks, Bobby, or you want the trade? You don't want the trade? Within the comments, but I'm not announcing the trade.
Yeah,
or do you want the trade?
Picks. We don't want to know the pick. No, we don't want to know the.
The
trade details. The trade details. Oh yeah, give the trade details.
Okay, so the trade details will be, and I'll let Greg be the breaking news. We traded 11 for 12, 177 to 180. So we really filled in that gap between 151 and 227.
Wow, we're going to be busy on day 3.
That's amazing. I
love
that. We're
going to be busy on day 3.
I thought we were
Greg, there you go.
I'll take it. You guys can have 6-round picks.
We have 13 picks. We have 13 picks.
Believe me, now you have the flexibility of moving up and down the board. You can basically move those trees, move it out. So that's a great move for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
We win no matter what. I love it. We win no matter what.
Exactly. Those thirds.
This is probably the scenario. This is probably the scenario. Someone's trying to trade up above Dallas to get Downs, and Dallas did what they had to do to just move up one spot to get that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you Miami wanted Bane, and they're just like, I'd rather have Bane, and take an extra.
How much do you think that Mario Cristobal, being so close and maybe engaging with the Dolphins, played a role in this? Like, what do you think? Like the connection.
And it's been reported that the Dolphins were very busy in Miami, talking to the coaches, talking to the personnel, doing a lot of interviews. So no, they went deep down in Miami, so they know what they're doing with that program. The pick is in.
Man, I'm stressing right now because if it's not Downs, I'm going to be slightly disappointed.
Kenyon
Sadiq.
The Dolphins pick is in. The Dolphins pick is in already.
If it's Kenyon Sadiq, I'm flipping my computer.
Hey, so
turning my computer off and
right? The trade was official, right?
Yeah, it's official because the Dolphins already announced that the pick is in.
Okay, so we're just waiting on the Cowboys to announce their pick, and then we'll get Miami's pick right after that.
Wow.
ESPN.
Bobby, Sammy, do you want to take a moment to comment because your graphics are amazing? What an amazing, how cool this thing is that Josh Woodenbay put together. We get the picks before they're even announced. Isn't that amazing?
Awesome. Great job. And over 1,200 Bobby watching, so congratulations on that.
That's what I'm talking about. My son's going to be jacked.
Watching live right now. We appreciate you guys.
That's all he cares about, man.
At least 6 of them are on Winston-Salem.
He hates sports, but boy, if we pop over 1,000 on our podcast, boy,
I mean, keep that trade details up for a minute if you don't mind.
I'm allowed to do the comments again. Thank you.
Well, yeah, you should. That's what you're supposed to.
That's why I get paid the big dollar.
177, 180. Miami got in that trade, moving down one spot. You know what though? I love that. That's great. Those are some late picks. Caleb Downs. There you go. Downs.
Number 2 on our board.
There you go. Goes to Dallas. Miami's pick is in. Now we wait officially, unless Miami moves down again. But Sammy said the pick is in, so we're waiting for Miami's pick.
The Dolphins already announced the pick is in. The Dolphins announced the pick is in.
By the way, can I ask you?
Go.
Let's ask Wingate while we wait for the Dolphins pick. Your immediate reaction.
Oh, I love it. He's number 2 on our board. He's smart defensive guy. He can be a green dot guy if you want to give that to a safety, not a linebacker. Immediately makes an impact on this defense, and he is a star in the making.
Oh my gosh! If are we gonna do it? Are we gonna freaking get Ruben freaking Bane, bro?
By the way, can I ask you something, Bobby? You know what's amazing? We were so happy that where the draft was falling. If we don't take Ruben Bane here,
I know
think Miami will want John Eric Sullivan fired. No. Like if they go off the board and they take
but again,
they take Venga or they take
Vega's not a bad
Morgan
pick.
Freeling or Kendrick Falk. If they do that, Miami, I think
it has to be. It has to be okay.
Ruben or Ruben Bane.
Yeah, if it's Ione, I'm not hating Ione. I'm not hating Ione, but it got to be Ruben Bane because again, you were talking about Evan earlier about the safety, right? Captain of defense. Safety though, but you got Tyneman, you got Neil Warren right after this. So you think about it, but edge rusher after even Kendrick Falk, but especially Ruben Bane, it kind of falls, it kind of drops a little bit. So you get Ruben Bain, you know you're getting a playmaker. And I can't speak highly enough of Ruben Bain. I was talking about him on 305 Sports Babe's show last night. She'll be live from the draft party in a minute. If this is the pick is in.
No one says a word. No one
Let's
says a
do
word.
it.
No one says a word.
Oh gosh.
If anyone puts
Peter
more comments,
Woods.
I will be pissed.
Peter Woods. No.
God, I'm pumped.
Bobby, I think we might cancel the podcast if they don't take Ruben Bain.
I hate that. Oh God.
Just take Ruben Bain. Come on.
Hold on. Let's see.
By the way, does he ball? Does he start balling?
Turn around.
Makai Lemon.
If they don't take, by the way, how would have thought it was falling perfectly to us? We trade back because we're happy with who we're going to get, no matter what. And if they don't take Ruben Bain, like what were they like? What could be possibly in their heads if they don't take Ruben Bain here?
Ione.
Like, oh my God, there's no way they're taking a guard here.
That's not a bad pick. Ione's not a bad
There's
pick.
no way this is not Ruben Bain.
It has to be Ruben Bain. I'm just saying. It's not, don't hate on a guy. Stop. This is a new era. This is a new regime.
But
Stop
this is the right pick.
It's
BPA. It's BPA.
I'm with you. I want Ruben Bain, but I'm not going to hate if it's Ione.
No, but they gain so much credence with Dolphin fans. They're going to be beloved after one pick. This is their foundational pick. You take the Miami guy.
Trust me.
I'm the best offensive lineman in the draft. There, I said it.
Who is? I know he is, but that's not what you take here. This is not the foundation is built around your edge. It's not. It's going to be around Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain's your captain in the future.
That's what I take. Offensive lineman, baby. Line coach, Vogel.
What did I say? Caleb Downs and then Ruben Bain right after that. Downs goes to Dallas in a trade that we talked about right before the start of our show, this draft show. We said live on air. It's live on air. Okay. And then now Miami has the pick. And again, Downs or Bain, if Downs off the board, this has to be Ruben Bain. I hope it freaking is. I'm going to go nuts. I'm going to go freaking nuts. Now, again, I'm not hating on Ione. I'm not hating on anybody. We're going to root for them. But again, I would go crazy if it's Ruben Bain.
Evan, what was the trade? What was the trade?
11 for 12, 177 and 180. 180.
Ooh, there you go. A couple picks right next to each other.
Yeah, 12, 177, and 180. I'll leave the pick up so people can see it.
Okay. Oh, man. So I got to ask, though. If it's not Ruben Bain, let's just say, right? Because, again, if it's Ione, I won't hate on it. But if it's not Ruben Bain, if there's one guy, Evan, like I know you said, if anybody Ruben, it sucks. But if there's one name that pops up, what's the name that you'll go, oh, I hate it? You know, like, what's the one name that you will absolutely hate? Like, I know you say anybody other than Ruben Bain, but if there's one name.
Makai Lemon.
Okay. Sammy, one name that you might, okay, we're going to root for this guy. But again, if there's one name, not Ruben Bain, who's the one guy that you go, oh, I don't know about that?
The corner from Texas, because of the fact that he missed last year, and basically it's just doing the same
Tennessee,
thing.
McCoy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I don't want to receiver.
I agree with Sammy. That's the one pick that I would.
Oh my God.
Kaden Proctor. The tackle out of Alabama.
Do you have...
Whoa.
That is a mountain of a man.
Talk about girth. Girth.
You want a girth.
We got the girth.
Of the girth.
6'7". 6'7".
What?
352 pounds.
God.
Physical, big. That's a monster on offensive line. Miami does go O-line. They go Proctor here after trading down, passing on Ruben Bain.
I like Craig. Yes, no Canes. Yeah,
no Canes.
I love it. I'm
gonna throw up.
Size.
Yes,
I just got sick.
I love making Brett mad.
Hey,
O-line, baby.
So
yes, he's good. I don't know who's asking that. Yes, he's good. He's a mountain of a man. Little raw, little heavy sometimes.
Remember, so again, a lot of people talk about the type of players Green Bay has picked in the past. Again, the players they picked, there are guys that they've picked. I just want to say this. There are guys that they've picked, Green Bay in the past, that some people go, man, why did they go on this guy and not get this guy? Because they believe they will go after the guys who are not fully developed yet, that get better later, Proctor probably being that side. But again, you look at the size. We talk about girth all off season here. This is girth. This is O-line. We're going to bring in Doll of Doll's Diaries in just a minute. But before we do, let's go around the board here to Josh Wingate on the outside perspective of this pick.
Terrible pick. We've talked about it. Like, it's not the offensive lineman you go and get. Like, sorry. We've talked, like, we don't know what to do with him. Like, I don't know if he's fast enough to play the edge. Do you bring him in? Is he too tall to play guard? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like this pick at all. And hopefully he's a perennial all-star and I'm wrong. But I do not like this pick one bit. At least you got some.
He's happy.
You picked up some picks in the way. So.
All right. Sammy, your thoughts.
The first question to my, isn't he a left tackle, right? Or has he playing right tackle? I think he's a left tackle. We talked so many times. I talked so many times about the Dolphins going online at 11, but that's just probably that's not the way I was hoping. But still, we'll have to wait and see. As far as I remember, two things. I think the last couple of weeks, a lot of mock drafts have been going higher and higher and higher, so it's not a huge surprise for many. But still, I think he's a left tackle. So if he's a left tackle, why is he gonna play? He's gonna play right guard, like Larry Thompson did at one time. What are we going to do here? So I'm curious to see how they're going to explain this to the fan base because
I just love Steve Hallett. Dolphins get a Dolphin.
Yeah.
Coach, you're the offensive line guy. Hit us up.
I do love my offensive line, but I agree. I think it's a little high. I think you could have got Kaden Proctor at 30, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Craig says great pick. Craig says great
no,
pick.
I
wanted
love
Ruben
it.
Bain, but
I love it because it's an offensive line, but
the Ravens are on the clock, so you know what's going to happen, right?
the Rams.
The Rams.
The Ravens. Oh, the Ravens are already on the clock.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ravens. Yeah, they're going Ione.
All right, let us bring in. We're going to have Lou and Ashley popping in a few minutes there for live from the Dolphins draft party to get that reaction. It's probably a riot there right now. But let's go bring in, the return of the VIP MVP, the one and only Doll of Doll's Diaries. There she is. Look, hey,
she doesn't look happy. She doesn't look happy.
I bet you she is. Watch her really pump up this pick. First off, Doll. Well, before I ask how you're doing, just let's get your reaction.
My kids are staring at me because they know I'm pissed and they're afraid I'm going to embarrass them right now. Embarrassing. Fuck, I wish we had Chris Greer. Because what is that? What? You had Ruben Bain. You had Caleb Downs.
You did. You traded away from Downs, and you had Bain still there. You go Proctor here.
Yeah, who? What? Why? Somebody make this make sense to me, because that guy would have probably been there. He probably would have been there tomorrow. Proctor probably still would have been around tomorrow. Ruben Bain won't. So I'm embarrassed yet again. I think that the front office should just remain embarrassed. Like, just absolute bullshit. Just embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be a Dolphins fan tonight. Like, Sully, I get it. The only explanation I have is that we are committing to tanking this season and that they are just going to choose absolutely terrible picks because they want to tank so we can go get a quarterback next year. That is the only thing that makes logical sense to me, because what the fuck, Ruben Bain was in my hands. And I have not seen a single Dolphins fan that's like, this was a great pick. Well, that was our guy. Go on Twitter. It's just, we had Ruben Bain. Bain was there. What are we doing? Who is this?
Let us go right now, live from the Dolphins draft party in Miami. Get a live reaction. Let's get Ashley of SoFlo Sports Show here with Lou. Let's go. Ashley, Kaden Proctor, offensive tackle, Alabama, the pick. How you feeling?
Can I just tell you that before the pick came in, we were all just chanting, Ruben Bain, Ruben Bain. Everybody. We are shocked. We're hearing he's great and everything, Alabama, all that. But we could have bet you our last dollar that we traded with Dallas and we secured Bain. We're a little shocked. It's weird. It just feels like a clear move, but I want to believe. I want to trust.
Yeah, and I'd say the same thing. With Bain being there, everybody was chanting Bain. We needed that pass rush, obviously losing Chubb and Phillips. So I'm a little shocked right now, but look, the guy is a monster, man. He's a house. So he's going to definitely protect. He might play 2 spots. He might play tackle and guard.
Yeah, I mean, again, 6'7", 352. Talk about that girth. He's got the girth. It's just a shock, you know. But and again, when I look at Fanu and Mauanoa coming off the board, and it looked like Miami's like, okay, we're gonna move down, but we're gonna get our own line guy here. Let's go get him. And that's but he said it. He said it before. Build inside out, out. He stuck to his word. And this is Green Bay way in regards of getting a player that a lot of people didn't have high on their boards, getting a guy who may not be, quote unquote, good day one, but could develop into something very good later, like Patrick Paul. Patrick Paul was that guy a couple years back.
Yeah, but the reaction here, I mean, we really thought, I mean, I speak for myself, but I kind of speak for everybody here. We really thought Ruben Bain was coming here. We're all throwing up.
We all did, yeah.
And
I got to add, though, man, the haul we got back, I mean, the 5th rounder, we got a lot of picks back that, again, we could flip those later to get into next year's draft. I think one of those picks is already for next year's draft, so that's a big deal, man. This is not just an overnight fix. It's going to be a couple of years.
But I'll tell you, if Messidor, I'm going to flip out. If Messidor doesn't get here some way or another, I'm gonna lose it.
I don't care how many picks we have. I don't trust the guys drafting now. You can give me all the picks we want. We're gonna fuck those up too.
Garbage. That's why.
Ty Simpson off the board. Goes to the Rams in round 1. Ty Simpson.
Wow. All right. Well, that was interesting. But yeah.
I called that.
You're dead.
Yeah.
I called that.
We're going to just hang here for a little. I don't know if we're going to. What do I show?
I want to show you Ollie Gordon and Xavier Howard.
Let me show you guys who's here. Hold on. I'm going to bring you guys.
Go ahead.
Did she just say Xavier Howard's there?
Yeah.
Howard is there, yeah.
And nobody invited me?
Here, look.
Have Ollie Gordon shout out Bobby.
Nobody invited Xavier Howard's only fan.
So they have a nice stage there. You have Jim Barry, Kyle Krabs, Xavier Howard, and Ollie Gordon. They're doing a little post-draft chat.
There you go.
What did Kyle think of the pick?
So we're going to hang for a little bit. We'll see what the Dolphins if they still end up keeping that 30. But, yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, for now, reporting live for Ftsn.
At the Regatta Grove in Miami.
Love the microphone, by the way.
Indeed.
You guys, appreciate you guys.
Have
Lou and
fun.
Ashley, SoFlo Sports Show, reporting live from the Dolphins draft party. Appreciate them doing that. So there you go. Josh, you said 3 quarterbacks could be drafted in round 1. We've got 2 now. Ty Simpson going to the Rams, the heir apparent for Matt Stafford in Los Angeles. What do you think of that pick?
Love it. I truly think Ty Simpson's being underrated in the media. Think he's a really good quarterback that's going to develop into something nice, sitting behind a great quarterback. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think Ty Simpson's a really good quarterback. Great arm, really good in the pocket, maneuvers around in that pocket really well. And then he has really good escapability.
What do the Dolphins and Rams know? Alabama goes back-to-back. Oh, I said, what do the Dolphins and Rams know? They go Alabama back-to-back. Woo!
I sent our shirts we're going to ship out here soon in text message, so you guys can see the.
My phone's just blowing up with no Bane. What happened to Bane? Where's Bane? I'm gonna throw my phone.
Bowie,
sir,
I know people don't want to hear it right now, and I get it. When you had Ruben Bain, basically what could have been a top 3 pick, not going to the Dolphins, and after you had 2 times a chance to get him, I understand it's frustrating. But even Peter Schrager this week, who's been known as the most accurate mock drafter, had him going 13 to the Lions. So
yeah.
So he was rising, and so he's not that far away when you pick 12 and he goes to Peter Traeger. So it's not like he's gonna.
Here's the issue.
He was gonna go
here's
30.
the issue. Yeah, here's the thing with people. You do the mock drafts. You fall in love with certain players. First off, there's no doubt you should love a Ruben Bain. You should love a Caleb Downs. But it's not a sexy pick. And if you thought a sexy pick with a guard O line, you're looking at Francis Mauanoa. You're looking at Fanu. Proctor wasn't that guy. Everybody was, the next offensive line guy that you're thinking of is Ione. But again, Proctor, and Josh, I just saw your girth shirt. I love it, by the way.
Yeah.
But we talked about that all offseason. Offensive line trenches. We talk about the girth, the size. You're getting that. You're getting that with this guy. You're getting 6'7", 300 whatever pounds. Again, everyone's not going to like it. But again, this is a new regime, new guy. He's getting his guy. Like he said, this is on John Eric Sullivan. I would have went Ruben Bain. I would have went Ione, if not Ruben Bain. You went Proctor. I'm going to judge the pick. I'll judge the pick initially based I would have went this way, but I will not judge it really until the season to see how he does and how he develops, which I know we all will. I know it's just raw reaction, but again.
But knowing what's on the board, I would have taken Ione. 100%. I would have taken Freeling ahead of it. I don't think the player is the right player at this pick. There's other things you could have done. I just can't. I don't know how you make that pick. Kenny and Sadiq at that point. Go ahead, do your thing.
Well, he wouldn't have been available at 30 because the Lions love him, and he would have gone off the board there. But again, there's with Bain there, I know it's hard for the University of Miami fans not getting Bain, but me as a Notre Dame guy, I'm good.
But at the same time, you traded away from Downs to get 2 6th-round picks and to take Kaden Proctor.
Yeah.
That's what makes it worse for me. Downs is our number 2 player on our board. And you traded away from that to get 2 6th-round picks from Kaden Proctor.
Yeah.
The Ravens got their pick in. I'm trying to find I was trying to pull up some details there, but I just see the Ravens got their pick in. But again, this is a run on O-line, and there it is. Ione comes off the board. So Bain continues to fall here. Dolphin, Mike, you guys look ill. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Again, this is his pick. I know who I would have wanted. I know who I wanted. But again, I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to trust this new GM, this new regime, and I'm going to roll with it. I know, again, that doesn't mean, but Caleb Downs, you trade down, you miss on him. Fine. Got Ruben Bain. Go get him. Pass on him. But so did the Rams. So did the Ravens. Let's see what Tampa does here. And the Jets after that. But Proctor, as Coach was saying, or Sammy as well, it was thought Proctor was moving up boards. The Lions were projected to take him. Dolphins take him at 12. And this is a guy, again, you watch a film. This is a big dude, man. It's a big body. He's got that raw potential.
Bookends.
But kind of reminds me of, and again, left tackle, right? I think he can play. You can have him compete for right tackle. You could also kind of slide him in the inside. The only issue is he is a big dude, Josh. That's the only issue there.
I think you slide Jackson inside.
You could.
Yeah.
But can he protect?
And I'm just gonna let you guys know. I know who the Bucks got, and I'm twice as pissed now.
Oh, there you go. I'll go ahead and type it in there.
The last time the Bucks had an opportunity to grab a defensive lineman that went sliding was Warren Sapp, and they did pretty well with that. So I would be shocked if the Buccaneers let it pass away. So.
No, this is BPA for them, right? Ruben Bain. If this is the pick here for Tampa, you do it. It is what it is. Again.
Well, at least one Florida team can draft, right?
Spoiler alert.
I'm pissed. But then again, I don't think the Dolphins have ever drafted my guy.
No, they haven't, because you know what it is?
No, my entire life.
Remember Damian Martinez last year? Was it last year?
I remember. Yeah, it just. Well, I don't hate Ollie. I think
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
blocking all of it out. I feel like he's trying to argue right now.
Yeah,
it's not working. He's trolling.
Trust and Sully. But go ahead, Doll. Continue. I'm so sorry.
No, I was just saying, I don't hate Ollie, but I wanted Martinez.
Yes. I remember that.
I guess now we just have to hope that they get Messidor at some point, but
I will tell you, maybe next year, don't like.
Yeah, I know. I know. I thought you were coming to tell me about the Bucks getting Bain. Whenever they come at me fast, I know.
Coming running at you, mom. There you go.
It was like an "I told you so" look on his face. So like pure pleasure.
So right now, Miami, if you're just dropping in, we appreciate everybody watching right now. We got almost to 1,500 people watching live. We appreciate you watching on all platforms. If you're watching anywhere other than Twitter, come hop on over to you. I mean, other than YouTube, hop on over to YouTube. So watch the FTSN Miami Dolphins Draft Live coverage show sponsored by Caneswear. If you put in in your comments, you add any comments in there, you're automatically enrolled in a possible Caneswear gift card for each day. Actually, 3 days of Dolphins coverage here on FTSN. So we appreciate you. Hop on over to YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. We thank you for watching. Dolphins right now taking Kaden Proctor, offensive lineman out of Alabama, all 6'7", 350 plus pounds of girth on that offensive line. No shame in my game, doll. Well, I need that girth on that line.
Drinking a lot of milk lately, I see.
coat that. You got to coat that throat, girl. Coat that throat with some leche. Let's go bring in.
Milk.
Yeah, talking about milk. He likes that thick leche. Let's bring him in here straight from the cow. Adrian of the Rainy Day Podcast in the host. My brother. I'd ask how you're doing, but I'm going to ask you first. Miami has made their first pick in round one. Ruben Bain, they trade down, get pass on downs. They pass on Ruben Bain. They go O-line. It's not Mount Noah. It's not Fanu. They both are gone. Kaden Proctor, Alabama. What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm right there with the rest of Miami right now. Like, of course, it's the initial shock, man, but
yeah,
you can't pass on. You pass on Downs and Bain, bro. Two pretty much blue chip players in this draft, and you go get a project for the most part, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't see it right now. I was pissed. But now I'm thinking, okay, what do we do at 30 now? Because with that pick, like, you got to go defense now, right?
That's the historical part, right? That's history, right?
You just have to get a good player.
Get it that bit.
Yeah, you're right.
Right now,
y'all think Caleb Downs or Ruben Bain was a better pick than Kaden Proctor?
Oh, I would have went Downs and then Bain right after that. I was okay passing on Downs if you were to get Ruben Bain right after, but Miami trades down and pass on Baines. Now, you think about the arm length, right? Did that come into play with Baines, at least with Miami? Miami's done a lot of homework on Miami players. With Caleb Downs, there was a whole thing with the injury thing, but again, he's a great player. I would have been ecstatic for Caleb Downs in Miami. But again, to me, people keep talking about Green Bay South. Oh, this is Green Bay. They look at tall guys. They look at this guy. Everybody kept highlighting that, but they forget the highlight that Green Bay's famous for getting guys that seem a little too early. You get a guy and you're like, damn, you could have got him later. Why'd you get that guy now? And it's because they get a guy now or that you could have got later. You learn to develop him and you push him out because you're not looking to win now. But if they think he could be the better prospect down the line, then to me, it screams Green Bay pick. You wanted Green Bay. This is Green Bay picks.
I ain't want Green Bay. I just want them to build a good team. And I don't know how you pass up on them two guys, bro. You gotta walk away with at least one of them. Yeah, man.
Bain goes to Tampa Bay right here, and the Jets already have their pick in. It's there. It just hasn't been announced yet, but the Jets have made their pick. So, and it's not Ty Simpson, obviously. Ty Simpson going to the Rams. So, but they went David Bailey with their first pick.
A lot of people were like BPA, Miami. You need, just like Josh been saying all night, you just need good players. And you had two right there for the taking, and you don't grab them. I just don't get it. I don't get the whole process behind that pick at all.
I'm really looking forward to hearing the press conference as to why they did make this decision to see what, because Sullivan has said before, and he keeps saying it. He goes, "This is my decision." So we know this is his pick. I'm looking forward to why. Like, if you go O-line again, I understand. Again, you talk about a guy who can play multiple positions. That's what he wants, versatility. But if you're going to go O-line, why not Ione? Right? That is green. That's an offensive lineman. But again, he doesn't play tackle. You pass on Bain. Now, what do you do at 30? Do you move up from 30? Do you get or do you stay at 30, get Messidor? Or, do you go get, again, could it be Jacas? You're like, oh, you could have got Jacas in round 2. But you get him at 30, could happen. is that Mekhi Lemon is still on the board. You
You guys are
Mekhi
bringing my
Lemon.
down right now. I'm all excited. You guys are all sad.
I'm excited.
Dallas just stole the whole draft. Seriously. Nah, man. We can't really complain though, because we all been saying O-line
exactly.
for years and years
100%.
and years.
100%.
It happens every single time. Every single time.
Just those two guys though is like, ooh, it might hurt you in the long run.
Well, I said it
but
last
we'll
night
see,
too
we'll see.
on Soul Flow Sports Show when they asked me, like, where are you leaning? And if all the players are still left on the board, and I was saying was that, again, if everyone's on the board, I'm going Caleb Downs. But my heart of hearts, I lean towards the trenches. I'm going to go towards the trenches. I wanted O-line. I wanted to build the line. And, again, your two guys weren't there. You go Proctor. So you are building line. You're just not getting the guy everybody thought you were going to go. So, of course, Dolphin fans are going to feel a little confused. And what the hell, man? You had all these guys on the board, but we don't know what their board is.
Regardless to that, you have Downs ahead of.
Yeah.
Like, Downs has to be up there high. And you traded away from that for 2 6th-round picks. That's the issue here. Like, regardless of Bain, regardless of everything.
Fair enough.
You traded away from Downs for 2 6th-round picks to go get Kaden Proctor. That's where my issue falls in with this. Which, hey, I love it. Thank you for doing that.
This dude better be a perennial Pro Bowler, first team NFL.
He's compared
star,
to Downs
man.
now.
I'm trying to tell you.
You are always.
Yeah, you are.
To
This is the bit. 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're going to be saying, man, we could have got Ruben and Caleb Downs. You got Kaden Proctor. This is that type of situation. Or you go, holy crap. Remember when they did that? They made that move. I mean, this is Sully's first pick. And again, it's not a popular pick, so fans are going to judge right away. I know we'll all judge a year or two down the line. And I mean, because you think about recently Patrick Paul taken round 2, but a lot of people said that could have been a 3rd-round pick. I like Paul out of Houston, but he was a reach at that time, but we've seen what he's done now. So
Austin Jackson all over again.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I disagree.
And this is why you don't take offensive linemen in the 1st round.
Oh, I knew you were going to do it.
Here we go,
Kevin,
Brett.
yes.
Here we go, Brett.
You haven't asked my opinion yet. I've been very quiet. So, hi, Doll. Nice to see you.
Nice and
Isn't this deja vu, guys? I remember a couple years ago when Chop was taken, we wanted O-line, and we took edge. This time, we took O-line versus edge, which is kind of funny. I'll tell you what this reminds. This is out for me. Then what bothers me more than the actual pick? It's the actual school. Haven't we learned to? I love Waddle, but unfortunately, the Alabama players that the Miami Dolphins have drafted haven't exactly lasted and have been successful on their exits out of Miami. This feels like Alex Leatherwood a little bit to me. This feels like Alex Leatherwood. Like you went to go get a player, not the talent, but you went to go get a player. He did say it though. We built it from the inside out. So he kept his promise. The problem I have is that he wanted to hit a double, and I believe he hit a single, and he's sliding into second, and we're not sure. And they have to go to video replay to find out if he was safe at second. If you would have taken Venga, you probably would have hit a triple. If you would have taken Bain, you're hitting a possible home run. He said he wanted a double. This is not a stand-up double to me. This is a double potential where you have to go to video review. The guy is huge. He wants to build it from the inside out. But this is what he's going to be remembered of. All Dolphin fans who have PTSD for 25 years, no playoffs. Yes, this is a rebuilding team. Now we have 13 picks in the draft. The thing we're always going to remember, if John Eric Sullivan is not successful in Miami in the next 2 years, is you took a project in year 1 versus the surefire guy. That's my only concern. He could be a great player. I have faith in what they could potentially do because we've been burned for 6 years. But you didn't take the BPA. You took what you think was the best lineman in the draft. So in my mind, he actually drafted for more need than he did. This is a Chris Greer type of pick in my mind, that he went to go pick what he think was the best player in the draft, not who truly was the best player in the draft. That's 2 very different things. So his talent evaluation is based on potential, not surefire day 1 starter. To me, this is like picking Jonas Savaiinaia. You don't know what he's going to be. He's going to be a day 1 starter, on the line, but he's like Jonah to me, and that's my concern.
Just love it. So it's all that matters, right? The old line guy loved it.
Yeah, that's it. Just the old line guy. He's the one that liked it.
No, I don't mind the pick. It's just he did it again where the Dolphins keep on picking who they think is the potential. And name me the last time the Dolphins, anyone here on the panel, when the last time they took a first-round pick that was actually a day one amazing starter in the last decade? The best one is probably Christian Wilkins or Jalen Waddle, and neither of them are here. One, they traded away because they didn't think he was a number one, and they had to rebuild. And the other one, where they were going to give $28 million to. So once again, it must be the pheromones in Hard Rock. There must be something in the grass. Maybe Ftsn, maybe Steve Ross didn't just buy that grass company. He may have bought another type of grass company, because I don't know what the people in Hard Rock are smoking, because they don't pick the best players. They pick who they think the best players are, but they never turn out to be the best players. That's my problem. And I love you, doll. I miss you. We're going to do a show together soon.
I miss you too. I just feel like the last 2-3 years, I've been screaming for O-line help. I mean, Evan, we've gotten into it because like when we drafted Chop, I think I had a mini freak out too.
And we love Chop.
I still believe
I don't love Chop. Our defense is decimated. We don't have a secondary. And you have a chance to get a guy who just played in the national championship, is a day one impact player that brings that grit. You know what you're going to get, and you just let him slip through your hands. And that was a shot through the heart. Just a reminder, we don't have a defense starting this year.
Yeah, and we hired a defensive coordinator.
We don't have defensive players.
We have Storm Doc.
Name me one corner that we have that's named isn't after an animal.
Or a weather pattern.
What? Who's back there? Just anybody. Any ideas? I don't. We have a white guy and a weather pattern. We have nobody. And you're going to pass up on somebody who could actually make an impact. Chop struggled last season. Our offense, the main problem is gone. That was Tua. I just feel like Bain could have done more for our team day one starting than Proctor is going to. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
I think actually, and Bobby, I don't know if you want to reply to this, or Sammy, they say they're not trying to lose this season, right? That's exactly what they said. They're not trying to lose. They want to be competitive. No one, even though coach likes to pick, there were players on the board that were day one starters who you knew. Everybody knows. You don't even have to be a general manager to know. They are going to produce day one and help you win football games. This pick might help you win football games. There's a difference. There's might and will. This is a might pick, and I still support the team. I love the team, and I'm going to be positive as can be, and I will support Kaden Proctor to the nth degree. But is this Mekhi Becton? Is this Mekhi Becton potentially? This guy's massive. He's going to be playing in Miami. He is going to be dripping in sweat. And also, for me, I'm sorry, I have PTSD from Alabama players. I'm sorry. I have PTSD from Alabama players. Alabama players, to me, I thought we were done with them. I didn't want to see them for a couple of years. I just needed a break. We'll see how he is. Girth, O-line, fine, happy. But Venga would have been my pick here if you're going to go O-line, not Kaden Proctor.
Yeah, not only that, you hired a defensive coach. So why wouldn't you get him a surefire defensive player to help him along?
Because the defensive coach is that he knows how to bring the best out of the players. It's his weakness is offense. So you would go offense. I understand though the logic of it, okay, if you're going to go O-line, you go Ione, right? Blake Miller is going to be the pick here for Detroit. So another offensive lineman coming off the board here.
Why giving it away?
Well, that's what it is. I know
we haven't put it on our board yet.
It goes as it goes. It just got announced.
Yeah, but we should let the beautiful
Evan. Shh, quiet. Just stop for 10 minutes of our life. Give us some air. It's like, God.
I hate when dads are fighting.
So I heard the Alabama thing, and I think what people are forgetting though here again, or the Dolphins, whatever. I understand. It's not the most popular pick. It is what it is. I would have went another way. I said what I would have went. But again, you just got to trust it. I mean, it is what it is. Again, this is not.
Where's
Chris
he going to
Greer.
play?
It's not Chris Greer. That's them to find out. They have a role. I mean, they have an idea of where he's going to play. We don't because we're not in the building. We're not in the building. I mean, do you go, okay, this guy's going to play right tackle and we're going to move Jackson the guard. I mean, they got now, how many picks do they got now? They started off with 11. They got 13 now, right? They got 13 draft picks right now. So this is the first of 13 picks. And, this is not a win now season. This is not we needed a guy who going to win right now. Look, I wanted Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain was the best player on the board. You go Ruben Bain and you could have gone later, but you just look now. Blake Miller's already off the board. I got you, coach. All good. Blake Miller's already off the board. If Miami would have passed on that and, Proctor would have been off the board and then Miami would have been left with what, So Miami obviously believed that he was the best player in regards of offensive line that was on the board. They went that route. I'm going to trust the new GM. This is not Chris Greer. This is not past Dolphins. It's a new regime, right? So again, you look at how the draft's falling. It makes sense. It makes sense to me. Alabama, I could care less. I care about the player. I'm not worried about the school. And again, if you're looking at pass rushers, right now you still got Messidor, you got Zion Young, you got Chaka still there. You got safety. Tyneman has not come off the board yet. We thought he'd probably be in that 15 range. Caleb Banks just came off the board, right? Tyneman's still there. McNeil Warren is still there. Not making excuses. I just think that it's, we're still living in the whole Chris Greer thing, pretending that, we know better. It's just let's let these kids play out. Let's play. It wasn't the popular pick, but pretend that it's still Chris Greer, to pretend it's the same old Dolphins. Let it play out. Again, you look at what's his name again, Patrick Paul a couple years back. He wasn't the number one. He wasn't that guy on the board, but they took him. That was a Chris Greer pick. But look what he's done.
They didn't take him in the first round.
Yeah, they didn't take him the first. That's true. That's fair. But again, this is a Green Bay
isn't
pick.
for rational.
This ain't a Chris Greer pick. This is a Green Bay style pick. I didn't hear you, Dawn. Sorry.
No, this is for. What
did you say? I'm sorry, Dawn. I didn't hear what you said.
I said draft night isn't for rational conversation. It's for meltdowns, high emotions, and flip outs. Like, we'll be rational tomorrow. Reactions. We'll be rational when the season starts. Like, we'll talk about it during.
I let you do that. I let you all do it.
Yeah, now but you're trying to talk to us like, let's think about it. No, we're going to be rational. We're going to melt down. We're going to curse the organization. And then training camp comes around and we're like, we're going to win the Super Bowl. It's just the cycle of a Dolphins fan.
I'm going to push against what you're saying a little bit, Bob, because you did the evaluation, you watched a player, and you would have never thought about taking that guy at 12.
100%.
Not in a million years. So
I said that.
Yeah, I don't know how you can look at it and say, I get the pick. I don't get the pick at all. But what I can say is, I'm not saying, I could be wrong about an evaluation. They could be right about it. They can go in and he could be an all-pro player. I don't know. I got to give him an opportunity to go in there and play and prove this pick. But from my evaluation, I don't understand this pick right now.
Well, what I can't get over is Caleb Banks. We talked about this on the pre-show guide. Remember I said the foot, he's going to go in the first round. He went to 18th in Minnesota. So Brian Flores went to get Caleb Banks. He jumped. He was in the mid-30s. He was an early second round pick. He wasn't coming this early. That's another reach.
When Bobby was talking to us, I did feel loved and seen. So,
Well, Bobby, what do you think about Caleb Banks? Caleb Banks, at 18 is a big jump. With a foot injury, that's a big jump. That's Minnesota taking a chance.
100%. Yeah. But again, that goes to the thing that everybody, again, our board or quote unquote is different from teams, right?
Yeah.
Some even have Proctor higher than men, and
They know
again,
way more
a lot of
about these
people,
players
a lot
than
of,
we
right.
do,
I
too.
mean, talk about mock drafts. We've been doing mock drafts all offseason. There's a lot of fans that do that and they get locked in on a certain player. Sammy said that multiple times that people get sucked in on one player and they're like, oh, it has to be this guy. It has to be the guy. Wait, Proctor, you could have got him in the 3rd round because the mock draft simulator said it. That happens a lot.
Why are you mocking me to my face, Bobby? I'm right here. I'm right fucking here.
Oh, the times have changed, doll. You and I are
Dallas traded
lockstep, and then Bobby is the enemy.
Dallas
Like,
traded
I'm
with
right
Philly.
here. He's like, some people really like melt down and lock in on. Like, I'm right here.
There's
Right
more
here.
than you. There's more than you.
Dallas
I mean, I'm
traded
not
back
talking
with
about
Philly.
you though, but if the shoe fits,
Not talking about her, but let me describe her to a T.
a certain person with glasses bigger than her head, and it looks like,
What do you know about my head, Bobby?
gotcha.
I don't know if you heard what Woodgate
Pause.
said.
Pause.
That Eagles are trading up to 20 with Dallas.
Yeah. What did Dallas
Information
get?
about
They
the
haven't
group
announced
chat
it yet.
for my Pittsburgh family.
Greg, go
They're,
find it.
they're pissed that the Ravens took
I'll let
the
you
guard
know.
they
I'll let you
wanted,
know,
and they're
yeah.
having meltdowns.
You better find it before Greg finds it. That's all I'm saying.
Pittsburgh's about to come up right here. Wait, Dallas
Yeah.
traded up.
Pittsburgh.
Dallas
Yeah.
traded back.
They back, with Philly.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're melting down too. So maybe it's a family trait and not just like an NFL trait.
Tampa's already posting.
Doll
Tampa
wakes up
Bay.
in the morning, sees sun. She goes, "I wanted storms." So it's like, damn, all right.
How
I
ironic that
wanted it
now
to rain.
Tampa's no longer to be called Tampa Bay. It's going to be called Tampa Bane.
You just want to punch me in the throat now or like
Tampa
later?
Bay. Damn. That's
But I'm
fresh.
just telling you, I'm watching more of Kaden Proctor. That man makes me look small.
I mean, if
Yeah.
if we got Paul on the left side, Kaden on the right, that's
So
2 houses on the
Better have
end.
it
That
all.
is.
Hey, they are protecting Malik Willis. Javon
Hey, I
Achan is
wanna
going
say-
to the one
I wanna
positive doll.
sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just want to say it for doll. At least Javon Achan, our guy, jersey right there. See doll, jersey
Yeah.
right there. Is going to have a lot of place to run because if he's going behind those 2 homes, he's going to have all day to run. He's going to have all day to run.
The Eagles, right? They traded up to the Cowboys. They got 20 and a 7th rounder. The Cowboys got 23, 114, 137, Josh. So that's the trade. And the Eagles are going to make their pick. Right now, we're at
They got a
Carolina.
better
Eagles are-
trade than we did.
They did. The Cowboys actually have done really
What
well.
the fuck, man.
Bobby, the ACC just posted Tampa Bay.
I just said
Tampa Bane.
I said
The
that before.
ACC network just posted it with a figure of him in a
Freeland.
Darth Vader mask.
That's depressing. Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna hurt for a little bit.
Yep.
I won't say
That's
nothing.
gonna hurt. for a
Monroe
little bit.
Freeling. There's another offensive lineman off the board. Freeling from Georgia coming off at 19.
Maybe when I come down for fan club weekend again, I'll just actually go to the game in Tampa Bay, but like hang out with you guys like the night before.
There you go.
The start of day 3 is going to be nice for Dallas.
What's up, dude?
And Tiff said at 30 the Dolphins are going to pick Diana Rusi.
You know, the only positive I could say,
That's one way to beat the Patriots.
the
That's
way, no,
good.
the only
That
way I
was
could
good.
look at this, guys, we don't have Greer, we don't have Tua, we don't have McDaniel. All's
Yeah,
right
man.
with the world.
Fresh
It's
anyway.
a new start.
Fresh start,
You don't
guys.
know what this pick's
Fresh
going to
start.
be.
All's right with the world. We don't have those 3. So you want to know what? Time will
There
tell.
he is. There's the guy I was waiting for, Mr. Positive.
I am
He's
positive.
back.
I never said I don't like the pick. I still believe in them. If they go off the board, if they don't go defense at 30 and at least get a Monroe, a McNeil Warren, or a Tyneman if he falls, or they go get it. They need to go get. someone
Heineman's still on the
defense.
board. I'm a little shocked he's still there, but
Yeah.
that's okay. That's great news again.
But
Wide receivers looking
That
good
don't-
for
Is that
tomorrow.
what Philadelphia traded
Yeah,
up
receiver
for?
looks
Only
fine,
one-
but I think
only
it's
one.
coming here now.
Do you think
Yeah.
Philadelphia traded for Tiedemann?
No, I think I think they're going receiver here.
Makai Lemon?
Mm-hmm.
because they want to get rid of AJ Brown's going to the Patriots. And
Yeah,
I
look,
love
there
it.
it
There
is.
we go.
There it is.
Yeah. they
Makai
got
Lemon
one.
off
Wait,
the board.
Bobby, let me ask you
Damn.
because you're the big Tennessee guy.
There it is.
If you're at 30 and McCoy is still sitting there and Colton Hood is still sitting there, who do you see? You think I talk too much and I don't pay attention, but I've been doing my homework, buddy.
Oh,
Who do you
man.
take? See, I stumped you, buddy. I stumped you. Hi, doll. Miss you.
That's a great question because, and it's not. I know people go, oh well, McCoy's hurt, so you go.
All right, you guys, I gotta get off because my son's probably gonna crash out for the Steelers pick. So
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, they're gonna take Carson Beck.
I would love if they do because
Kenny Pickett
the
2.0.
FaceTime that the family does, I would love it. All right,
There you
I
go.
love you all. Maybe I'll be
Appreciate
on
you, dog.
tomorrow.
All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Later. She's
Bye,
on.
That's
doll.
your question. How does
I
Howie
was
Roseman
waiting for
do
10
this?
p.m. because I know she will leave at 10 p.m. Now I can't talk to her. She will not be offended. This fan base is always complaining, damn it. You know, we need offensive line. We need offensive line. We need an offensive line.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. We don't have an offensive line. Damn it, it's on the free fucking thing.
You?
I hate this fan
How
base.
dare
I'm
you wait
tired.
until
Shame
the
on
same-
you!
you
at
left
the
me in
same
the
thing.
dust?
Every single year, we need offensive line. These
I don't think they're mad at offensive line getting picked
it.
there. It's just you passed on two players that are
criticize
way
Chris
better than
for
them.
not knowing how to build a team. The guys come here, build a team, starting with the offensive line, and we complain. Damn it! There's no way
playing
of
Madden, bro.
winning.
My,
No, if you're
My
a
thing-
Hurricane fan, I understand and I respect it because you have an attachment to Hurricanes, to Canes. I get it, but get that out of the way. Get that out of the way.
yeah.
I get it. I told Bobby so many
My
times.
thing.
You fell in love with the board. You fell in love with players. You had to take that aside.
Yeah.
If they're building this team, they need an offensive line. They need an offensive line. It's not taking a jab at any fan, but come on, guys. You know, every single time we this fan base never protects the quarterback, and we draft offensive line, we complain. If they believe he's the guy, let him do whatever he want. A tackle is more valuable than a guard in any league, from the Canadian League to whatever.
Everybody's saying that. We
That's
just
right. I'm
saying,
saying
hey,
the same thing, DSG.
If
he
they
better
believe that
be-
he's the
he
best
better
guy,
be the guy.
yeah, that's why they believe they're the guy. Give them a chance. Just give them a chance. If they're wrong, then we crucify them all the time that we want to. But come on, we don't even know.
I love how
Oh, boy.
Sammy waited.
Damn it.
I
Oh,
was
boy.
I was getting all like everybody, Bobby, and Sammy's like, I
Something
see Sammy.
coming for
He
him.
goes, now that you go, let me just say, I'm like, oh, you know.
You know, man, we always whining. Stop it. Stop
Here-
it. Damn
here's-
it. Let's
Here's
stop
my
it.
thing. Oh shit.
Isn't
Here's
that
my
Street
thing.
Profits?
Jesus.
Here's
That's the
my
number one
thing.
best thing Finn stands at. That's the truth. That's the truth, TSG. I love you, buddy.
Is that the last regime got the last quarterback killed and
Fair.
didn't worry
Yeah.
about offensive line.
Yes.
If they had a
Yes.
6'7",
Yes.
325-pound right tackle,
That was all you was injured.
because the first nasty concussion he got was because of the right tackle. Mind you, we
Is
had a
Pittsburgh gonna
left-handed
trade
quarterback, so that's his
Well,
blind
hey.
side,
No, here,
Yeah.
Sorry.
and he got displayed. So now we're going to build a mountain of an offensive line, and Willis is going to be an MVP this year. Be quiet,
Hell
Josh.
yeah.
So no, Vogel. That's but my number one.
Going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Let me ask Adrian because obviously you're there. You're a big Miami guy, and Bobby, I want to ask you. And I'm not going to talk. I'm asking the question, Bobby. So I'm not going to go on. I think the issue with Dolphins fans, and you're seeing it right now, Sammy, you're right, is that they wanted a splash because they like I said, this is the foundational
Shiny
pick.
toy. Like
And
I always say,
because it's not a
defense loves
sexy
shiny
pick.
I don't believe that.
And the problem is right now, in the mind of people, O-line is okay, Vogel. O-line is okay, Wingate, and Adrian, everybody. The problem to people's mind is it if you were going to go O-line, I think Twitter and the fan base, if they heard Venga's name, people have been talking about Venga going in the top 10.
Because
No one people
media
talk
in
about.
Miami is
No,
still-
I'm just saying. I am open to. I'm not going to judge this pick. My reaction to the pick is more about the fact that you wanted to build a foundational player, and you don't know who this guy is going to be.
Yeah.
He is not shown.
I'll say that's
Well,
fair.
we
I
don't.
get it.
They
No, I
do.
get it. No,
that's
that's
what it
fair.
seems like.
I think that's fair.
They do,
I-
which is what
because
the Miami Dolphins always say.
I understand that. You know, it's a raw reaction. I get it. I was just giving the other perspective of it, but I understand. That's what.
Where's Downhausen?
Downhausen.
You haven't put a curse on and flip the script on the Dolphins. Where is he?
Could this be Carson Beck here? No.
Oh
Garrett
boy,
Nussmeier.
Bobby. I bet you, the people in Pittsburgh are going to be shocked.
Oh, they're doing renegade.
Yeah, you're not ready for this pick.
Renegade for this
Kaden
pick.
Proctor went early.
Really?
This guy.
But you see, Josh, isn't this the draft that would happen? We talked about that. You talked about that this draft was not the strongest draft, that we were going to see guys coming off the board that we didn't think were going to come off the board that early. That's what this draft is. So that's why, to me, it shocked me. But then as you sit and think about it, you're like, okay, you know, but go ahead, Josh.
No, I agree
you
with that.
accepted that real quick.
I agree that, yes, this draft from the end of the first round, as far as like graded players, so your second graded players to like your day 4 players are very close together. So it's not something, and it's really like, where do you position them? Who did you grade a little bit higher? It's about your grading and your building of your board. So that's really where it comes down to.
I'm going to give a hint. Who is the coach? Who was the former coach in Dallas?
Yeah.
Who was the former coach in Dallas before Schottenheimer? Josh.
Sure, I can't. I take his
Mike
name out
McCarthy.
loud, yeah.
Mike McCarthy.
I can't remember.
Where did Mike McCarthy grind his teeth as a head coach first?
San Francisco.
Green Bay. He was a head coach. He was ever a head coach in San Francisco.
From
He's
Pittsburgh.
a Green Bay guy for most of his life.
Yeah, from Pittsburgh.
So think about the connection between what John Eric Sullivan and Mike McCarthy. This is why the pick makes sense, but it's a surprising pick where he picked him.
Like 15
I don't think so.
separation.
I think he's gained a lot of traction. I know who it is now. I figured it out.
But that's a reach like Proctor. That's a reach. I'm saying it's a project. You don't know.
I got you. I understand where you're coming from.
You had him in his mock, Bobby, at 30. You didn't have him in the mock in the 20s.
Well, I'm looking at Epic
No,
Mock
you
right
didn't,
now.
Bobby.
I'm looking at the Epic Mock right now. Epic Mock. I'm not going to talk about who just got picked. But like looking here, Bailey went
So
to.
true.
Love went for. Allenker. There you go. Max Allenker goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's a Green Bay type of pick.
That's a Pittsburgh type of pick, though.
No, because it's O-line.
It is
for McCarthy.
They're very O-line. Yeah, like I felt like he would. Like I can't remember to turn my mic on. That's half the problem.
Weird.
It is
weird.
O-line is a very. Steelers and O-line, Ravens and O-line. Like that doesn't surprise me at all.
Two teams that are always winning.
Yeah.
Whole lot of meat in the first round, I'll tell you that.
Girth, baby. Give me the girth.
You know what? No, look at his reaction getting drafted by the Steelers. If you're watching it right now, like that's cool to see if you're a fan. You know,
all I see is underwear right now.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm ahead of you. I'm behind you then, or ahead of you. But I did see that. No, okay. You see, it's like what Dahl said earlier about what do you know about?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, hold, pause. I'm like, you know, but anyway, we have fun.
What do you know? What? No.
Don't you dare! as I tell my brother, shut up. Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. That's why you fit right with us over here on FTSN, brother. You're right with.
We just like to have a good time.
That's right. That's it.
I'm just like I like Lomu. Lomu's still there.
Caleb Lomu. Yep.
Could you imagine, guys? Coach, can you just picture this? HN going to the left, and at left guard you have Kaden Proctor, and on left tackle you have Byron Paul.
Hell yeah!
And you put Jonah at right. I think people are going to figure out you're going left on the run every time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like you're not going to see HN.
I don't think they're done. I mean, but if you look at the way,
We'll
I don't
just
think
call
they're
it
done on
mass
O-line.
transit.
But I'm going to tell you. Oh, I like that. But let me tell you. Look at the way this run is going. Look at the run on offensive linemen. I mean, like this tells you like they're ahead of the game in regards of what they thought was going to go down. they got their guy. Again, it wasn't not our guy, but they you see the way this board has gone. They obviously like if they were like, okay, let's get Ruben Bain and we're gonna wait. They would all these guys would have been off the board, and then you're stuck. So
You knew once the first one went, it was gonna go.
Well, when you see Fanu and Maui come off the board, you're like, okay, we got to be ahead of the game now.
Got to get one. Yeah.
Alex.
Chargers on the
this
clock.
Is a guy.
Or on the pick is in. Cowboys on the clock.
There you go. Al Anker's was a one who like he took advantage of the Senior Bowl, looked great, did a great job, and he flew up the boards. And this is a guy that he was like, oh, early third, maybe second. Now he goes in round one, so that's really cool. That's why the Senior Bowl is very important for these guys. So that's cool to see him come off. Makai Lemon, Philly got themselves a dog. They got themselves a very good wide receiver at a great
AJ
spot.
Brown leaving.
That's a great value pick at 20. Like to me, I love that pick more than I love the other two guys because I think they're both good, Carnell Tate and Tyson, but they both have some issues that you're worried about. Makai Lemon, getting him at 20 compared to top 10, 11, whatever, that's a great pick. And especially if you move AJ Brown and you're gonna get something else for him,
they will.
I like that, man. And
if I'm Dallas here, I'm trying to trade back again.
I'm gonna put a real positive spin on this, Bobby. All Dolphin fans watching and everybody who's going to be watching this couple of days, we still have 12 more picks. And if we were not picking another first round guy, maybe you'll have a sour taste. Let's take
Team Mesidor.
Let's take in unison. Let's just look at the one pick on itself. Let them build the team. So
that sucks.
I like that, Evan. I want to say here, Mesidor coming off the board. Evan, we talked about him. Guys, we talked about him. Okay, that's my point. So, you hear, no, he's only 24 and a half. He's about to be 25. Not old. Stop it.
Too old.
That's what smart teams get good players. He's a good player. I would have loved him at 30.
Carson Beck's mature. 8 years in college.
Yeah, that's different. But Mesidor, again, you look at his thing, you see
Evan,
consistent playmaking ability. You see the numbers. That was a solid pick for the Chargers, man. Great for the Hurricanes. Getting 2 first-round picks, Does Keontae Scott sneak into the back of the first round? I don't know. We'll see. Could happen.
Dallas, I'm trying to trade back here.
Yeah.
How many corners have went off? It's only been one.
Only one. Well, Evan asked that earlier about McCoy and Hood, and I forgot why we got distracted. But that would, Evan, be tough to, because I understand the injury, but I also understand the upside. And that would be hard to pass McCoy at 30, because you're like, if he could be healthy, oh man, I love Hood, but McCoy at 30 is a lot better than McCoy at 11. Because the injury scares you, but my God, if he's healthy and he could stay healthy, you're getting yourself a real chance at an elite player in your defense. So great question earlier. I mean, I did remember
Chris Greer though.
Great point, but Greer would have took him at 11. Greer would have took him at 11, not 30. Greer would have taken 11, not 30. Or he would have took his his son in elementary school.
Mesidor, by the way, Mesidor is a McDaniel type of pick.
They would have traded up to 3.
By the way, Mesidor and but Wake played in the CFL. He played in the CFL. He was my guy. I loved him in the CFL. I know a lot more about Wake than most.
Dallas trying to trade back.
But I will tell you that.
Who do you want?
There's so many players I take here. Right now, looking at it, I would take Avion Terrell. I'd take a receiver like Denzel Boston here, Omar Cooper, Keldrick Falk, Caden McDonald.
That's what I say. Falk is still on the board, man. If
Peter
Falk is there at 30.
Cassius Howe, Colton Hood.
Doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah.
There's like the opportunity to trade back here is like you need to take that. Get more picks.
Archie Bunker. Dallas could be working the phones. They're still clicking there. I don't see no pick is in.
Falk goes here, right? To Dallas?
What's that?
Dallas, Bowie?
Could be.
If they stay there, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, again, you got Avian Tyrell, again McCoy, but again, you got the injury. Who is it? Who Big man, you know what? Falk is a good. If he's there, if Falk is there at 30, that would be a hit.
Home run.
That would be a hit if you could get him at 30.
It's just where do you play him in Dallas's defense? He's like a 4-eye guy.
Yeah.
Dallas doesn't.
So, but what would you go here? Where would you go with this pick? Would you go Tyrell over McCoy?
I might go Colton Hood here.
Ah, okay.
Ooh,
I like Hood,
love
though.
Hood.
I like Hood a lot.
you know what by the way, remember I said earlier, the athletic comparison. You know who they compare Kaden Proctor to? Becton.
I think over Keldrick Falk, I'm going Caden McDonald.
I love that pick too.
For Miami, or are you talking about Dallas?
For Dallas.
Okay.
But I'm trying to trade down as much as possible here because there are so many possibilities for Dallas right now.
Do you want to third from the Dolphins?
Like I said,
Move up to 2-3.
Dallas has chosen.
Oh, good. Okay. Evan? I don't know if you were reading that or not. So forgive me. No, you weren't. I didn't see that. But it looks like this is ESPN's analysis. But Miami offensive tackle Proctor. Why they picked him? Proctor brings massive size to the field at 6'7", 352, and gives Miami two of the biggest tackles in the league alongside Patrick Paul. The Dolphins want to run the ball, and Proctor's a mauler and who can help them do so. With no set starter at right guard and Jackson's contract expiring, Proctor could play both positions over the next 2 years. The biggest question is, where will he play? He played left tackle with the Tide, but it's unlikely he takes Paul's job in Miami. Jackson has struggled to stay healthy over the past year, but it is productive when he's on the field. So right guard might be Proctor's clearest path to early playing time. So
Josh, do you know who it is?
Yeah, I know who it is.
I thought
He doesn't like it. He doesn't.
I don't know how I feel about it. There's other players that would take him.
Whoa! I love him, but it is. But again, that's what this draft is.
Yeah.
Josh, I love him, but in the second round. But
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm happy we got defense, but at the same time, I don't like same scenario with Miami here. Don't like the player taking where he's taken. Other guys I would have taken over him.
Well, again, you could, Kendrick Falk was still there.
Would you move up for Kendrick Falk? Would you give up one of your day 2 picks or day 4 picks?
I would explore it. I'd explore a trade up right here, especially since edge rushers are flying off now. There you go, Malachi Lawrence, Central Florida. Shout out to the Golden Knights, a first-round pick to the Dallas Cowboys.
Good pick, Josh.
It is a good
That's
pick.
a good
I love
pick.
Lawrence, but I understand it's a second-round guy. But Josh, you like Lawrence? I bet it's a second-round guy.
Yeah, I like other people over him right now.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But he's a player that we've discussed with raw potential. I mean, he's good right now, but he's a guy who can get better. That's the thing. And he has great size. Let me see if I pull up my notes here for a second. 6'4", 253. I mean, again, I don't think he's even hit his ceiling yet. He had 7 sacks last year, 5 sacks and 5 sacks. I mean, that's consistent production. And I think, again, he's only going to get better. So, shout out to the Cowboys for a solid draft so far to start round 1.
Shout out to the guy that ran the Cowboys because he took Malachi Lawrence with his second first-round pick as well.
That's right. They didn't get Kenyon Sadiq. I thought that's where they would go.
No.
So I'm sorry for that, Josh, that your dream did not come true.
No. I'll take
So
that.
here's my final say. Here's my final say on the on Proctor. Like we've said before, speed gets slow. Big doesn't change.
Big don't get small.
Right? That's big don't get small. So that's some behemoths. Right?
Yeah.
Run behind that left side. H ain't gonna have 5,000 yards rushing this year.
You're tossing unless you're. I guess you agree with what I said, Coach.
Sammy, you see that? The next one.
What?
Yeah. Hey,
you saw Malachi. You saw Malachi Lawrence. You see what the next one is?
I'll tell you in a minute. No, not yet.
Okay, I do, but because I got to keep track of all the trades and everything else. I'm not saying nothing.
But honestly, though, let's just give it a chance. Honestly.
I like this pick though for Cleveland.
Let's give it a chance.
Oh yeah. So now, damn it.
Son of a bitch. It's like,
Oh, wait, what are your thoughts, Bobby? Bobby, initial thoughts on the fact that we didn't talk about it because it was really we were
Good-
still
good for
burning out,
Cleveland.
that even with Mason Taylor, that they doubled down on tight end, a lot of short passes wherever the QB is going to be there with Kenyon Sadiq on one side and Mason Taylor there as well.
You know what? I hate to say it, but
That's
I
a
like
good
what the
get by-
Jets have done in this first round. You're right. They did get Mason Taylor, but they got Kenyon Sadiq. And because again, you got to go short. You know, I mean, that helps the young quarterback. Tight end is a quarterback's best friend, especially a young quarterback. So I like it. And think about that, dude. Like, can you imagine if Miami had that problem with those two tight ends on the left and the right? You got Kenyon Sadiq and Mason Taylor right there, and you're feeling pretty damn good about your young tight ends. I like it. I hate it. I hate it. If it was anybody other than the Jets, I like it. But I hope they both suck.
They will.
Where is the Jets guy? Where is Russ?
So the last time the Dallas Cowboys traded with Philadelphia, Philly got Devontae Smith and Dallas got Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
This trade, Philadelphia got Mekhi Lemon.
Wow.
Dallas got
There you
Malachi
go.
Martin.
There you go. There you go.
If you want to hear a stat, we do have our fourth running back in the room because someone just posted a stat that in his time at Alabama, Kaden Proctor did have five carries for 16 yards.
Well, that makes the pick for you.
There
Just
it is.
FYI, he can run the ball, Vogel. He can run
Let's
the
go.
ball.
Goal line,
There's the value.
baby.
By the way, can he help with the tush push?
Goal line,
Can he
baby.
help with the
Goal
tush push?
line.
Can he help with the tush? By the way, can you imagine? By the way, that's another point, guys. We're so bad on short yardage. Imagine putting them in front of Paul, and how are you going to get? They can literally just climb them, just to jump over. You'll get your yard.
I want to say something. I want to go here because CBS usually hates on the Dolphins. They hate on the Dolphins, and they give CBS Sports give the Dolphins big an A+. So that's a lot because
That's my
Prisco and those
oldest there.
guys at CBS
Prisco hates the Dolphins.
Hates the Dolphins.
Jonathan
I'm
Jones
blocked
likes
I'm blocked by Prisco, by the way. He hates the Dolphins. Hate it.
There's my other one there. There's the baby.
Hi, Ellie. Hi, Ellie.
Yeah, there's Ellie. My copy and paste. My mini me there. And then this one's
very
the image of my wife and me. The better look at it.
Where's Tristan tonight?
He's hiding there. He said hi already. And then there's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
he said
look
hi.
at
the
her.
best
Where were you
looking
at?
part is all me there. That's where she gets the beauty from.
No, it's not.
The hair is the
I
mother.
know.
I'm just
You're
like-
not getting we stop tonight either.
all right, go ahead. Get out.
I love that pick for Cleveland. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, you can hang out with Audrey for 5 minutes.
I do too.
Love you.
Here,
We
Bob.
have,
Sorry, guys. So sorry.
Anderson
You'll like
weapons.
this quote. You'll like this quote coming from Proctor, guys. I know we're going to run that bleep out of the ball. It's going to feel good blocking for Achan.
Oh, I hope, man. I'm
Love it.
so excited. I'm so excited. I really am. I get it.
I
I
don't
get
enjoy
the, I
this.
get the talk, but I'm
I
excited.
don't think you are. I don't think you are.
I've been the one more than you were
Take the
quiet
pick,
too. You and
Vogel.
Sammy waited for
Well,
Donald
what
to
I will
leave.
say is Vogel's the
respect
first
for
one to
her.
say I like it.
I respect
Yeah,
for her.
he
She was
was.
saying that to do, trying to be a gentleman. And then she was
The line guy, man.
You she always leave. So,
Yeah.
I just saw a video of him blocking two Georgia players with two hands. Like he just goes, goodbye. He is a girl. Oh my God, the man is
Yeah.
huge. Oh,
I can't wait for this pick to come
Yeah.
off the board here. For you guys are gonna go. It's a
no, I'm not. I'm okay.
there you go.
Casey
Casey
can-
Concepcion
Oh,
off the board.
Sammy.
Sammy's guy off the board. And look at that. There's Miami. Miami's popped up on screen. We're getting there.
I'm trying not to do what I
Look at
said I
that.
would not
Look
do.
at that picture.
He's so mad.
That's crazy. Oh man.
I'm Bobby. I'm trying not to do what I promised myself not to do. That I don't want to fall for a guy that falling off the board and say I want the guy, I want the guy, I want the guy. Because two things happens. What happened to you? You obviously never get who I want.
Exactly.
So and if they get who I want, it's Devontae Parker and he ends up sucking. So I'm not gonna. There's someone I want right now.
I mean, he's going to
Because
Cleveland.
he was my first guy.
so-
But there's someone
Good
on the board
luck out
still that I
there.
want. So when he's picked, I'm gonna say who it is. But it always happens. So I'm gonna be quiet.
Which
I
of the
love
five?
this
Which of the five quarterbacks on the Cleveland staff are going to get him the ball?
Watson.
What? Watson. They're gonna one day it's gonna be Watson. One day it's gonna be Gabriel. Another day it's gonna be
If
Shador.
it's giving the ball, someone giving the ball to Watson. You know that.
Where does Steineman go?
That's the thing. Like, that's crazy. Think about that. I mean, we're closing in on 30, and Tyneman,
If you guys get
Warren,
Steineman
all still
here.
there.
He might, yeah.
Kansas City.
Bills wide receiver. Who's available at wide receiver?
Caden McDonald would be a great
Let's look. Let's talk.
inside out
Cooper.
pick for you guys.
I think Omar. By the way, I think Omar Cooper
Cooper.
Jr. is going right now.
Well,
To the Bears?
The Dolphins have-
No,
The
sorry, not
Dolphins
the
have-
Bears.
this
Sorry,
might
the
be-
Bills. They're going 26 to the Bills. The Bears.
Buffalo taking
I
him.
can see
This might
Bears.
be. This might
I
be
can
the
see
safety
Tyneman.
from Oregon.
This might be Tyneman or McNeil Warren.
I wouldn't
The
mind.
Dolphins have no excuse. If they really like someone, they have enough to jump
I
anyone.
think Tyneman goes.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Tyneman goes here. I think
have no
Tyneman
excuse.
goes here. I think the next two picks are Tyneman and then Cooper.
Take those 2-6 you got from Dallas and jump
And
up.
a third. Yeah. You're in the range
Nah,
to
you don't
jump
need a
anyone
third.
right now.
You don't need a third.
Yeah, I don't think
They
Proctor makes it past San Francisco
No.
Teams agree. They're gonna need a third.
or Texans or Chiefs. The Browns have done well. Concepcion and Fano have done well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Duke.
Yeah.
I see Duke in there.
Yeah, Duke didn't like.
Good luck.
Duke wasn't happy with you before.
No.
I mean,
What about Denzel Boston going to Buffalo?
I think, that's
Yes.
a possibility too, but I think it's going to be Cooper.
Oh. There goes someone. That's not my
Bobby,
guy.
have you been following the hockey playoffs at all?
Sammy's getting pissed.
Did you see
Yeah,
that
he
highlight of the goal that was scored from like
I
center
still
right?
have one
Are y'all
more.
that far
There's
ahead?
one more.
I haven't.
don't
No,
know.
I haven't. I haven't seen.
I'm
it.
Whereas the Boston
Right
Buffalo
at the
game,
pick.
where a guy scored from center ice, you know who banged the drum at that game and gave the bad luck to the Buffalo Sabres? Josh Allen. Wherever he goes, he spreads bad luck.
They're having a run at Sammy's guys right now because Concepcion went, my other guy went, and the other one I like is gonna go next, probably. They're having a run at my guys.
Stop telling.
Danhausen did curse
Called it.
the Bills and the Patriots. So
They called
all
it, Sammy.
good.
They
That's
called
good.
it.
So
No cheating, and no cheating.
Who are we thinking
Oh,
for
hang on.
this pick at 30?
Safety or
one.
Well,
I
you know,
think it's gonna Hood, McCoy, or McNeil Warren.
best player available right now for at 30. If it stays this way, minus one guy. You know, you got Kendrick Falk, you got Tyrell, you got Boston, McNeil Warren, Caden McDonald, Colton Hood, McCoy, maybe Peter Woods, or you could go again. Boston is still there, so. But it could be totally somebody we're not talking about, right? I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I would almost want to ask,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
who's one guy that we don't think it would be that, or that we're not going to think it's a favorite, but could be. Oh, it could be this guy. Like we
Yeah,
say,
I'm
offensive line,
almost
offensive line,
certain
but we had a
not
few guys. in there.
someone
We
we're
didn't
What
think
if they double down on offensive line and go Basant this year?
I wouldn't hate that. That's build the
Yeah,
trenches.
I'm
build
all
the
right.
trenches. Build the trenches.
You already ruined expectations. You know, it's okay. Just do what you need to do now. At this point.
Basantis would be a great.
It sounds like I'm listening to my
Whatever.
old self.
Whatever.
Hey, expectations are the root to
Kendrick
disappointment.
Falk-
So
Still there.
we deserve
I mean,
But he's a run stopper that has
The Bills are the pick.
upside at pass rusher.
Denzel
so
Boston.
you
would be a
putting
solid
you
pick.
putting him next
Boston would be
to
great.
Sealer, but you got
This third
Jordan Phillips,
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Grant.
McNeil Warren is still available. I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
got Caden McDonald,
Dienerman?
Hood, McCoy. Nah.
No, you wouldn't take
McNeil Warren,
Dienerman?
I would
I would
not
want
be mad
Tiedemann,
at.
but I'm gonna be. I think that's passed. I think that ship has passed, brother.
I'm very high on Colton Hood.
Oh, he already seen it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
But I refuse to have an expectation
You are.
of 30.
You just said it.
Sorry,
Dang.
I'm not gonna break my heart. I'm not gonna lift hearts to smash them, brother. That dream died. It's over.
Dang.
But they did say big does not get. Yeah.
That's right. They did say
Fast gets slower,
fast
but
gets
big does
slow,
not
but
get
big does
smaller.
not get small. That's
Let's say Miami had a conversation with the medical staff and they feel comfortable with Tremont McCoy. Miami's not trying to win next year. They're trying to build something.
I
You
wouldn't
take
hate it.
Jamal McCoy at 30.
That's what we thought. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Let him sit.
I don't hate it.
Because again, if he was healthy, he would be the number one corner.
Medicals have to pass. You have to be comfortable with him being healthy.
Yep.
But like you can take a fresh redshirt year and then.
What's his height? What's McCoy's height? Is he 6 feet?
Like 6 foot.
It has to be 6 feet, or they don't take him.
I know. Yeah.
He does not take under 6 feet corners in Green Bay.
6'1".
Yeah, so he's fine. Then they might take him.
I hope they take
like,
Craig.
Miami's not competing for playoff position. We all know that. We can all agree to that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So go get someone that, if he's healthy, he's the top guy.
There's Tyman off the board.
There's our guy.
We're competing for a top 10 pick.
This
brother.
is going to be number 30 is going to be Takario Davis out of Washington corner. Here you go. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Or Queen Johnson. So
it's going to be one of the guys that you go, oh, you could have got him in the third round. Oh, you get him right now. That's it. Get the guy
They
now.
are showing amazing videos. Miami Dolphins put together a beautiful package of Proctor. This is like Coach Vogel's dream, this video.
How funny would it have been if Philadelphia took Thieneman and they lost one white safety, put another white safety there so they can have the great white, or what do they call themselves?
We have a trade to
Exciting whites.
Exciting whites. They
Yeah,
can
the Bills are
continue the
trading with the
exciting
Texans,
whites.
aren't they?
Yeah, I have a trade to announce.
That's too good.
What?
The Bills are trading with
The Bills are trading
Texans?
26 and 91 in exchange for 28, 69, and 167 with the Texans. So Texans get 26 and 91, and the Bills get 28, 69, and 167. And my prediction here is they go get Keston Paul.
Okay, I just want to tell you, this is what we need to start doing. We need to stop looking at what and start thinking like, hey, what are guys later after that pick that we think could, you know what I mean? And try to look at those guys, because that's how this is kind of going. Guys that you don't think were going to be the pick, you go, oh, that guy got taken in round 3. He gets picked. I'm telling you, that's the way this has been going. And I think that's the way we need to start kind of looking to kind of decide where this is going, because
this is a crazy draft.
Yeah, this has been a really crazy draft. So
I told you I had a
wild
feeling.
card.
Now I love it more.
Last night.
I'm less concerned. By the way, I must say, Bobby and everyone, I'm now, as more of the picks come through, I'm less bothered by the pick. I've watched reaction to sort of
fucking highlight
okay with
for like the last 30 minutes.
Are the Texans trading up
Okay
for
with
Peter
the
Woods or Kaden McDonald?
I hope it's not McDonald. That's who I want.
I think Peter Woods or Kaden McDonald could be the pick here.
Sammy,
Allen?
Sammy, you might get what I'm trying to say. If you don't, it's okay. Sammy, can you hear me? We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well compared to others. I'm just throwing that.
Oh no!
I'm just saying. I just want to say that. I don't want to throw that.
We're not dumb. We know what you mean.
Not you.
Have you went on the internet yet?
Bye.
Bobby, you went on X yet?
Get a calculator. You can sum it
X,
up.
yeah, I looked. Yeah, I'm on X. Yeah.
It's because you have. You have this great
Yeah,
draft tracker here.
It's wild.
That's what's good.
Yeah.
Look at that though. It's amazing.
Yep.
It's been it's worked perfect. I know how nervous you were before.
Oh, I was so nervous.
But that's just, let me just throw that out there for those watching. First off, y'all appreciate everyone who's watching right now. Got about 1,600 people watching live on FTSN and all platforms, X, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We appreciate you guys. Watching the Dolphins Draft Show live here on FTSN, sponsored by Caneswear. If you're anywhere other than YouTube, come on over to YouTube, like and subscribe, but also comment on this show for a chance to win tonight a Caneswear gift card for some Dolphins gear. If you're interested in that, of course, if you get Canes gear, Marlins, Heat, whatever floats your boat. But again, what you're seeing here with FTSN and what's being done here on the side here, shout out to Josh Wingate for this awesome draft tracker that it's from FTSN. It's what he's worked on.
Whoa,
boys! We have breaking news. I'm trying to get your attention, Bobby. Bobby, the Miami Dolphins are traded.
We're trading
San Francisco. We're getting 27 and 138 for 30 and 90. We moved up to.
Whoa! There you go. Miami trades up. Well, shut me up. Just talk. You talk over me every fucking day. You don't talk to me now. You're going like this.
Polite.
for this.
Bobby. Sammy.
Breaking news: Dolphins have traded up.
Sammy hates.
Woo! Who could
what
it be? Who could it be?
Well, I think the Texans are going to get Kaden McDonald. I think that's going to be their pick. So who are we going here?
That's not who they picked, by the way.
That's not who they picked.
No,
I'm shocked by who they picked. Bobby is right.
So basically, what you said, the Dolphins, if they really wanted to move up, they had no excuse. And
Yeah.
that's what
But who could they want? Like
They went offensive
So we traded
line.
what? What did we
Josh.
trade?
I think I'm getting my other guy. I don't want to say it because
Yeah, don't jinx yourself, bro.
Well, okay, but who's
What-
on the board
What
right
did we
here?
trade?
Trade, losing.
What
So-
did we trade again?
Taylor Rutledge.
There you go.
That's interesting.
So Miami's here at 27. They've moved up from 30 to
Damn.
27. They gave up 90. They got 130. What?
No, they traded 27, 30 and 90 for 27 and 138. They're going to be busy on day 3.
That ain't
Yeah.
bad.
The
Yeah.
SG goes, thank God Bobby picked up the phones.
Have
Ftsn,
they?
it brings the views. Yeah. Who's the pick? I mean, is it Folk?
I'm not looking at. I'm not refused to look.
I'm
No
not
one look.
looking. I'm asking. Let's go. We know it's not going to be anybody we talk about, but we're going to talk about it anyway.
What about
This is an
So,
official trade.
I think it's McCoy,
what
Hood.
about the
or
cornerback
Falk.
from Toledo?
McNeil Warren, maybe.
I haven't seen anything.
if you saw a safety go off the board,
I'll-
Yeah, McNeil Warren.
and you think the other one I want is there,
That
you
could
have
be
to go get
true. Timeman comes off. You're
I
trying
would
to
love
jump.
that.
I would love McNeil Warren here.
Yeah, that'd
Yes.
be a nice
I'll
little
tell you
pickup.
what. I would not hate any of the guys. Like again, McNeil Warren, Kendrick Falk, Colton Hood, Jim McCoy, Boston, and Miami only giving up one of their third round picks is great.
Guys, do not.
Who do
tell
you
us
think
in
they
the chat.
favoring though?
Nobody look.
didn't
It's
look.
got to be trenches. Don't
I
look.
think.
I think you see. I think Evan just said it right. You saw Tineman come off, or Josh said, I don't know. Forgive me, but yeah, maybe it's McNeil Warren here.
I have this feeling
Yeah.
it's Colton Hood. Something tells me it's Colton Hood.
Coach.
If it's Colton Hood, I would love that.
I
I
ain't
love
mad at
Colton Hood.
that.
I love
yeah.
Colton Hood.
Or are they
There we
jumping
go.
the
Evan, tell
Bills?
me that trade again.
30 and 90 for 27 and 138.
That's fine. And you still have three. No, you still you
Yeah.
have
So
4
49ers
day 2
get
picks.
30.
And then you have a lot. Yeah, by the way, you
And
also
90.
gained. You haven't lost a pick. You didn't lose a pick. So you still have 13 in the draft.
Yeah,
I,
he's
I
not-
wouldn't mind CJ Allen here either.
Or do they jump? Or,
Bobby, tomorrow when you see this, I
jump
want you to
Boston.
I want you to go
Tell
back
me-
to see what I said 3 minutes ago
Who,
about who. When you ask who you think it will be crazy that the Dolphins pick,
Evan, who did the Dolphins? The Dolphins got what?
30,
You know already?
27 and 138 for 30 and
Dolphins
90.
got what, Evan?
27 and 138
27 and 138.
for 30 and 90.
38.
By the way,
I
I,
got
have a
it.
feeling I'd be
I got it.
shocked if
Thank
they
you.
didn't go wide receiver here and they jumped the Bills to go get Boston.
well, yeah, right. Maybe Boston.
Or Cooper.
Maybe.
But if they're going to get
I think this
or McCoy, if they get McCoy here,
again. I wouldn't hate McCoy.
Would ESPN please update 30?
I know,
like
right?
it still shows us a 30.
Do we keep 30? Imagine.
Would be great.
Did someone call ESPN for me?
Sammy, you looked.
Sammy called.
Why did you look?
because I can. I didn't get it. I just
I didn't cheat.
It's gonna be whoever.
Now I want to look. Now I want to look.
I never cheated until it was a Dolphins pick. If it's a Dolphins pick, I don't cheat.
Yeah, right.
Sammy, Sammy, do we have to hug it out? Do I have to? Do I have to go to Sammy?
No,
and just
we're
give you
okay.
a
We're
hug?
good. We're good. Don't worry. We're good.
My children are concerned about. My children are concerned that you're mad at me.
I love your kids.
We'll go to a game this year, Bob, Sammy. Just you and me.
I don't
Bob.
like
We'll
that,
go the whole
Josh.
crew. Fan club weekend. Maybe
Josh
Bobby will
said,
go. No one will
"Oh."
see the game 5 minutes into it.
It's some of the same. Some of the same.
When Bobby asked me like 5 minutes ago, who would
Yeah.
be crazy the Dolphins? I said a name.
Yeah, you did, and it's because I said there's all the popular guys, but who are the guys behind him that could move up? The way this draft has been going, and this could be where that is.
It's not that far, but you know.
No, it's not.
Oh, you look too, Bobby. Why did you look?
Yeah, Bobby, look.
Why, Bobby? I even didn't look. I want to be surprised.
No, but I'll tell you, this is not. This is a player that a lot of Dolphin fans liked. A lot of guys liked.
Are you happy?
And fits the mold. And fits the
He
mold.
fits the mold. He fits the mold.
Happy? Are you happy, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Sammy, are you happy?
Yeah.
Then I'm not happy.
I'm
happy no matter what. I'll be happy no matter what.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's the same.
McDaniel's gone. Everything is great, guys.
They did exactly the same thing they did in the first round. They were someone that they believe is a predictable guy for what they want to do. We'll see if the guy works or not. But they went for the pattern.
You go Zion Young or something?
No.
Okay, so you have the right idea in regards if they got a guy that you probably would have thought if you did mock drafts all the time that probably would have went in the second round at 43 like you because it's always like that's where they're going. I won't say position, but you would say like, oh man, that's a guy I always see in the second round. But again, the way this draft has gone, it makes a lot of sense. But this is not a bad player. This is a good player.
I love the conviction. They see guys they want and they're going to get them. So
again, he's another one like
all good with that.
He's another guy like Al Anker who
here it is.
Somebody who
Chris Johnson.
There it is. Chris Johnson, San Diego State corner. Defensive back out of San Diego State. This is a guy who used the Senior Bowl to his advantage. His value skyrocketed. It jumped. And he was a fan favorite for a lot of people. Everybody, I mean, I don't know how many times people were banging the table for Chris Johnson in round 2. But that's what this draft class is. If you've been watching the Finstock draft show, you would know already because Josh Wingate's been saying this all draft season long that this is not what people would think is a strong draft class. That there were going to be guys that come off the board earlier than you think they were going to come off the board because everybody values something differently. So it's not a shock. I like this pick a lot. It fits the mold. He's 6'1", 195, 193. Versatile, dog.
Good
I mean,
press, a lot of press, right?
Do you think he's an outside corner?
I think so.
All
right. Let's see. And for sure, we know 30's off the board for Miami, so that's good. So there you go. Chris Johnson and Kaden Proctor are my
Patriots traded Buffalo.
Oh, Patriots trade with Buffalo. Wow, look at that.
You know where they're
Bobby,
going with.
don't make that trade.
You know who they're going with now. When they moved up,
Patriots.
If we think he's an outside corner, I like the pick.
Traded 31 and 125.
That's where I'm questioning
for 28.
So Bills swapped with Jesus. They swapped again, huh?
Yeah. Bills picking up
They
picks.
always back. They always trade back.
the Dolphins basically are picking the guys they think fit them all. They don't care if it's 12 or 25 or 20 or 27 or 42. That's the guy they think they fit. They're gonna pick.
You don't think Chris Johnson would have been there at 30?
Would Keldrick Falk just be a Patriots pick?
Ugh.
I would
Again, I'm talking about the Dolphins picks right now. What Adrian just hit the nail on the head. This screams Packers draft. Getting guys that you thought would probably be there and wherever, but you just get a guy to make sure you get the guy on your board, but a guy that
they
you
know
probably
who they want.
They know who they want. They're gonna go get the guy they want. So
Caleb
moved twice. He's not afraid to move. He moved down.
Whoa, there you go.
Patriots.
Go ahead, Adrian. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was saying I like it because they know who they want and they're just going to get them. I ain't mad at it.
100%. Evan?
Yeah.
I was going to say, you can't. One thing you will not question is John Sully's moxie. He traded back and he traded up. He went to go get the guy. He was not. He didn't. He went. He was okay with where he was picking to get the guy he wants. So as Adrian said earlier, the guy's convicted on who he wanted, and his picks were where he wanted them, and that's what he did. He wanted to go up and get the guy, and he was willing to give something up to go get him, and he was willing to trade back because he was okay that his guy was gonna be there because he knew what Dallas was going after. So in the end, got to give him kudos for being convicted in his first draft that he was least active. He made 2 trades. Good for him.
That
First night.
He got a lineman in a corner. He did his job.
We'll be busy tomorrow. We'll be busy Saturday.
He's a versatile corner. He can play zone. He can play man. He's not afraid to tackle. So, I mean, if he's an outside corner, then it's a great pick.
Yeah. And by the way, like the easiest way to think about tonight's draft, especially with the first pick, is when Achane runs is the leading rusher in the NFL this year, and he's running behind Proctor and Paul. People are going to be happy with the pick. People are going to forget because they love Achane. Whether they win one game or they win 7, if Achane has a phenomenal year, nobody cares. Nobody cares because he's Devon Achane.
So
it's got to go.
Right, Vogel?
That's correct. We're going to call it mass transit.
Yeah, that's a new one. It's great. By the way, Bobby, that's our new show, by the way, starting this summer. Mass Transit on the Bandwagon with me and Vogel.
All O-line talk.
Two big guys. By the way, me and Vogel are two big guys. We are Patrick Paul and Kaden Proctor.
Right.
We could probably match up with Kaden Proctor. I'm Griffin.
All I'm saying, Bobby.
Vogel, that's our name. Girth on the back. We're Girth. That's the name of the show, Bobby.
Right.
The shirt I sent you, Bobby.
Oof.
Yeah,
That should be one hell of a theme song.
yes.
Yeah, Bobby, a theme song about Girth. Me and Vogel.
So I see a lot of people
Bobby
liking this pick. I see a lot more positivity after this pick than I did with Proctor. So that's a good thing for fans.
That's why.
The Dolphin fans wanted him. Yes.
So
shocking.
again, but I'll say here right now, unless Miami does another crazy thing here and moves around, he's moving. But we think we're done for tonight in regards of Miami. We're staying here till the final pick. We'll pick a winner here. But let's go ahead for now. I mean, this is just judging based off reaction. If you had to give a grade for night 1, Josh, what would it be for Miami?
A grade, you said?
Yeah.
I will give it a C+.
C+. Okay.
Wow.
Coach?
I'm much higher. Because
Okay.
they've done exactly what they said they were going to do.
No.
I give it a B+.
I like this. Okay. Oh, good. We're not too far off, the three of us here. So, Adrian?
B.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Sammy?
Okay, fans are gonna give it a C or B minus. That's gonna happen. I see Will still hurting. I get it, but it's like
Will's going through it. He's texting me right now.
Yeah,
He's going through it.
I get it. I get it 100%. But they said, it's like Coach said, they did what they said, went out to say they were gonna do, exactly what they're gonna do, and they don't care if 10 picks ahead, 10 picks behind. They're gonna get the people they think that's gonna fade. They're gonna do on the field the type of trenches they're trying to build. Chris Weir's problem was that he picked a lot of players, but they did not fit, and he got a lot of free agents, but he didn't know how to construct the team.
Uh-huh.
They are trying to construct a team basically from the trenches, and what Hafley does best is a defensive back coach, so he knows what he's doing with the corners. So I'm gonna give him a B+. It should be an incomplete because the questions are there. But I'm going to be a B+ because they did exactly what they asked to do. It's too early to know the results. But what they wanted to accomplish, I'm pretty sure they did. So they get a B+.
PSG, shut up, bro.
What's my grade?
Yes, sir.
In the words of DSG, A+. And why do I give it an A+?
Because you're Ftsn.
No. Because we have new players. We have 13 picks, not 11. There's no Tua. There's no McDaniel. There's no Greer. It doesn't matter who we pick tonight because anyone who is there on this team now is a breath of fresh air to me. They are young. They have time to grow. And in the words of the great Bobby Finstock, I'm going into this season with 0 expectations. So this season is about growth, development, and I had my raw reaction about an hour and a half ago. But now that I reflect, I go to myself, I'm going to go to bed tonight. And when I wake up tomorrow, Tua, Greer, and McDaniel are somewhere else.
Cheers.
And I am happy to be a Miami Dolphins fan with the best fans of the world and 5 beautiful people on the network right now. So thank you. A+. Let's go.
Well, I would argue the Cowboys are better fan base, but
your wife. No, but let me ask you: who runs your household, Josh? You or your wife?
It's a group effort.
But it's at least 50% of your marriage a Dolphin fan.
He thought about it. You're like,
no, but is at least half of your marriage a Dolphins fan?
Peter Woods off the
Kansas
board.
City.
So, as long as your wife's a Dolphins fan, then we're all together in this.
I want to say, for me, I think the grading is all fair. I really do.
A+.
I'm gonna go. I between Josh and Coach, I think Adrian, again, and even Sammy, I'm gonna say, and Sammy said my grade, but I'm gonna say B-. I'm saying B-.
Boo.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Again, I don't hate it. And again, as we go further into the draft here and seeing how the draft board fell, I absolutely get it. And I love the potential of what's there. And I think once fans, I understand the Miami Hurricanes logic, because again, I wanted Ruben Bain. I'd have been ecstatic. But getting past that point, that's where the B- goes, because I agree with Joshua. There were better players on the board, in my opinion. I don't know what Miami's board was. I know what I thought. And I know what Evan was saying, and I get that point. That, hey, when you look at what we're saying, like, man, there was for sure in our board, we thought there were better guys, but Miami went this route. So that's where the B- comes in. But they made the maneuver. They traded down, get a couple picks. They got their guy before the big run. They got Proctor. They got him off the board. He fits, again, size. They talked about size. They talked about competition in the room. They did exactly what they said they were going to do. Build from the inside out. That's what they did. They got their guy. May not have been our guy, but they got their guy. And again, I love the potential that's there. Chris Johnson. Yeah, a lot of people go, oh, but you could have got him at 30.
Jets traded up.
Who?
Yeah.
Jets have traded with San Francisco.
Jets just traded up.
They
who's
traded
back?
33.
49ers traded back for 33.
There's the back.
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck.
So the trade is 33 and 179.
Nussmeyer. Is this Nussmeyer?
It could
But
be.
yes, to what Bobby said, I agree. I think
Cole Payton.
there were players on the board that we would have taken before.
Yeah.
See, Chris Johnson, we probably would have taken Colton Hood ahead of him. When it came to Proctor, we probably would have taken Freeling, or I personally would have taken Blake Miller ahead of
Yeah,
Proctor.
I like.
But again, like these players are so close together once we get to the second round that it's really who do you like best and what do you want best. And
Surprised by the pick. But good pick.
What's gonna fit your scheme the best? They know, bro. They know. I just definitely a lot of overreaction for sure after the picks, but solid draft day one. So not really mad.
Well, I remember when a lot of fans said Patrick Pro was a horrible pick. So,
By the way, they didn't help Patrick Mahomes this year. They got 2 DeFis. They didn't get him anyone on offense.
if he dies, he dies.
the Steelers were on the phone with Mekhi Lemon at 21, and that's when the Eagles traded up and took him.
Omar
Omar
Cooper Jr.
Cooper.
goes to the Jets. So the Jets getting some weapons.
Damn.
Kenyon Sadiq,
Yeah. That's a
Omar
very good
Cooper,
draft.
David Bailey.
This
That's
is
3
not
first-rounders
good.
there.
Who's throwing them the ball?
Yeah, exactly.
But again, what do you
Geno
do?
Smith.
For
The ball.
a guy, or
Talking about
reach for
Taylor?
a guy?
Geno
Maybe Aaron Rodgers
Smith,
wants to
Where's
go back.
Russ, man? Where you at? It's
West
we're almost
Virginia's
done.
own.
I will
Sorry.
tell you this right now: no matter
Jets
who
had
they
a
get,
great draft.
Dolphins have
Yeah.
a better quarter.
Yeah, they have.
Dolphins have a better quarterback than the Jets will this season, no matter what. No matter what. But even by the way, I will say this: even Malik Willis, he has protection now. He has the smallest guy on the O line is the center. Like Aaron Brewer's going to look up and say, "Hi, Patrick. Hi, Kaden. What's up?"
Yeah, exactly.
Now we got Buffalo on the clock.
The issue is your quarterback's short.
Yeah.
No, that's why. But Wingate, they're going to throw to the right and run to the left.
Didn't he struggle seeing over the
That's right.
Liberty O line?
He had no trouble in Green Bay.
If Brett's in the chat, he might remember that. I think he had trouble seeing over the Liberty O line for a little bit.
I think so too.
Let's see here.
They're going to trade out again.
Yeah, they do love to trade.
Yeah. It's only 2 picks. They can trade out of the first.
But how interesting the Dolphins, eh? We are the most, like Sammy said, we're the most bipolar franchise in the history of sports. Losing the
Give me
minus
O-line.
11,
Give me O-line.
we reached for O-line in people's minds, but then we went to go take Chris Johnson, who was potentially a second-round pick you may have had at 43, and everyone loves the pick. Explain that to me. No one's ever happy. It doesn't matter what you do. So just
I don't
be
know.
happy.
I don't know.
They calmed down after initial reaction. That's all.
But I don't know if Steve's still in the chat, but you used to have a term for that kind of fan, Dolphins fan. But it's not polite to say it anymore, but you used to have a term for that.
By the way, can we get a spin-off, Bobby, of "Don't Worry, Be Happy" for me and Vogel? Don't worry, be happy. Just be happy as a Dolphins fan. Just be happy.
You're gonna get copyright
Be
because
happy.
of that
Be
beautiful
girthy.
singing.
Be girthy. Don't
Be
worry.
girthy.
Be girthy.
Bobby Freeze? Oh no, he's
No,
blinking.
I'm
blinking.
reading.
He's
I'm
alive.
He's reading.
I'm in the comments here. I'm just checking for something here.
We have to decide who our winner is. Is
Yes.
that what you're doing?
Yes.
I knew that. Not that early. Figured that
That's a
out.
lot of comments you going through, bro.
I know.
That's a lot.
I'm so
of
grateful, though. I'm so happy everybody was here.
I have a recommendation, though.
Well, throw it in the chat. If you have a recommendation, throw them in the chat. Like, Jesus.
Sorry.
Let's see.
I'm sorry.
Sammy, why do you always come at me?
I didn't this time.
Adelman's not happy.
Oh man.
He said this was a mock draft tonight, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Who was that?
Adelman.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tennessee
right.
Titans on the
Wow, they
clock.
traded out again, bro.
They traded up again?
They traded out
They
again.
traded out again.
Bill's out of the first round.
How does
Tennessee.
Brandon Beal has to have a job?
He's got to
Oh,
have like
God,
15
Bobby.
picks by now, right?
I'm just saying, you're at the point, like, if
Sammy,
you can
you're
stack
gonna be
picks
pissed.
between now and the third pick, or
Sammy's
third
gonna
round,
be
you're good.
pissed. Sammy, you're not gonna be happy.
Let's see.
Yeah, Sammy, you're not gonna be happy.
I don't know why. I don't know why he will be, but Sammy, you're not going to be happy. I don't know why.
I just
but
said he
I'm
won't
just-
be happy. That was his guy.
Christopher, good. Thank you for hopping in here, my man. Appreciate you. Duke says Johnson pick A, Proctor D, or maybe C minus. Okay, there you go. Yep.
So
Yeah, they
Titans
got
traded up
ooh,
from
they crushed that.
55.
Oh, wow. So
That's a big trade, though. 31,
That is.
69, and 165.
I like that. I would have traded out
35,
too.
66, and 101.
that's a
fair
good
trade.
move right there. That's a good trade for a good pick. Solid pick right here.
Pittsburgh set a record
Keldrick
for how
Faulk.
many people went
Keldrick
to.
Faulk
Oh, there
going
we go.
to the
Tennessee
Titans.
Titans. That's beautiful.
Wow.
There goes my guy.
Oh, I forgot. It's Geno Smith. Geno Smith is going to be writing receipts. He has Kenyon Sadiq and Omar Cooper. Forgot it was Geno
Yeah,
Smith.
didn't I just tell you that?
So Carnell
Ooh.
taking
Forgot.
Faulk.
Let the second Notre Dame running back come off the board right here.
I'm hoping they trade out. Let
Let them trade
Arizona
out
trade
Miami.
up. Let Arizona trade up and go get their quarterback. But Arizona doesn't need to do that because
You know what I just realized?
oh,
You know who wears number? You know what number Chris Johnson wears?
What?
I have a way to fix my Tua jersey.
Oh, really?
There you go.
I can put Johnson with tape over it, and I don't have to get rid of my jersey. I have my new number one.
You already have a number
Good
one.
on you.
Yeah, you already have a number one.
Who?
Isn't Tolbert? Tolbert?
Maybe he'll give it up.
Oh yeah, that Hall of
No.
Famer Chris Johnson is gonna take number one from Colbert.
Stop.
Oh, Sammy.
Tolbert's not a Hall of Famer either.
So
Sammy, how-
right
Sammy,
now,
He
hold
had
on.
it first.
Sammy, how's the family? Sammy, how's the family?
Anyway,
Yes,
so
Bobby.
Miami, as of right now, 11 remaining picks in this draft, 43 in round 2. They have 3 third rounders, 75, 87, 94, 2 fourth rounders, 130, 138, 3 fifth rounders, 151, 177, 180, and then 2 7 rounders, 227, 238. So a lot more picks for the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins wrapping up tonight with Kaden Proctor, offensive tackle out of Alabama, and Chris Johnson, corner out of San Diego State. There you go. There you go. Look at that. There's the board. There's what Miami's done so far. Look at you showing off.
Picks tomorrow.
Love it. You bearded beast. Appreciate you.
Yo,
brother.
this is fire, bro. For real.
Ain't that nice, man?
Picks.
F them picks. Look at that. And guys, just to let you all know, all those who are tuning in, we're about to announce the winner for tonight's show draft coverage. But I do want to say again, we are live tomorrow, so you have another opportunity to win for rounds 2 and 3. We'll be here for every pick, every round, reaction, live reaction, different reaction. You might people love it, hate it, whatever. We're going to be on. So join us. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Join us tomorrow for another chance to win a gift card, but also to see what your Dolphins do and see this awesome board as we continue with our Dolphins draft coverage. The Seattle Seahawks are on the clock, unless, of course, they move down, which I don't see them doing. But maybe they do. I mean, this draft's been crazy. There has been a lot of trades. You know, they weren't lying. You know,
5 of the last 6 picks were
Crazy.
traded.
You see that? So right now, could this be Jadarian Price? Could this be McCoy or Hood?
Yes.
Could this be one of these picks here? We're gonna find out. And we'll announce.
Oh, Vogel. Oh, Vogel.
What?
Oh, Vogel. Gonna be pissed.
What? I just thought that it's a
No,
good
he
spot
won't.
for him.
No, he won't.
Oh, be
That's what he's
quiet,
been saying.
Bobby.
It won't be, Matt. He won't be.
Dinner. Bobby,
You
go
are
dinner.
just you talk about positivity, but all you want is the negative. You want. You're gonna be so pissed, bro. Your life is gonna be
I
miserable,
always
bro.
do that on purpose, but I do that on purpose.
Like
That's like Thirsty Road. I do it on purpose. Get used to it.
I like this pick. I
love the pick too. I think
for
he's
Seattle.
A genius. Yeah, he's a genius. Vogel's a genius.
Anyway, let's go.
He's a good player.
Let us go here, and I want to announce our winner for tonight's giveaway. And we're going to go with a gentleman who started the show watching from Twitch and actually switched over to watch on YouTube. I first want to shout everybody who is watching and commenting, and you have more chances tomorrow and Saturday.
We're so
But
pissed at you.
Bruce Van de Twerp 5519 wins our Caneswear gift card giveaway for round 1 tonight. So we appreciate you hopping in here. You win tonight's first giveaway. So do me a favor, if you if you don't have it, we can connect tomorrow again. But if you are, you can catch me on Twitter at Bobby Finstalk. DM me and I'll get your information. We'll get that card out to you. And appreciate you, my man, for joining us today and commenting and throughout the show. But everybody who's done that. So please, again, tomorrow, join us, whether you love or hate what the Dolphins are doing, you love and hate what we're talking about. We welcome all of you. We appreciate all of you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Come back to us tomorrow. And Bryce, if you do have a Twitter, at Bobby Finstalk, or if you know if you're following any of the gentlemen on here, send them a DM and they'll reach out to me and we'll do it from there. If it's Rainy Day Pod, at Finstanza, Finsammy, Josh Wingate, Fins Fan, but either one of us, they'll reach out to me and then I'll take care of it from there. So, but again, tomorrow and Saturday, we got more Caneswear gift cards. This draft show is sponsored by Caneswear, so shout out to them for providing that. So you get yourself a nice Dolphin, some Dolphin merch from them and their shop. That's where I got this shirt here. So shout out.
Dolphins hat.
Don't forget that gift card comes with a big tall glass of leche and a
Banana leche,
banana.
Adrian, not just regular leche.
Girthy
Banana leche.
banana. Personal banana.
Girthy banana thick leche. Coat the throat. It's gonna coat the throat with some nice thick
the
leche.
whole thing.
The whole thing. Gobble gobble.
To the winner that was kidding, you only get the card, so don't worry about that.
But here it is. Here's the final pick. And the Seattle Seahawks with the 32nd pick in the NFL draft select.
Round 1.
Oh. Dominic Mysterio. No, that's not him.
What a way to end Coach Vogel's night.
My guy looks stressed
Vogel,
out.
who do you predict?
He is nervous as can be. I mean, I would be too. I'm not going to lie to you.
Jadarian Price.
how would that make you feel?
Who is that?
Well, I
He's like,
mean,
you
since
know,
I've been-
heavy coach.
He's a survivor or something.
Oh shit!
Since I've been
No, that's what they said. I heard survivor.
since the beginning
Adrian
of
goes,
the,
"Oh,
the
my
draft
bad,
season.
my bad."
Sorry.
Aren't we all?
Adrian's like, "What an ugly son of a." It's like, "Hey man, he's going through." Oh, my bad. No, you know what it is?
He
It was that reminds me of the other night
He
when
looked
Adrian
geeked
was
up,
trying to
bro.
call me, and I'm suffering from a migraine. Adrian's like, "Pick up the phone." I was like, "Fine, you answer the phone." I go, "Dude," somebody goes, "Oh, now I feel bad. My bad." It's like, you may want to let's say hello first, brother. It was like, there it is.
Oh,
Jadarian Price comes
Wow.
off the board to Seattle. So 2 running backs, both
That's a
out of
perfect
Notre
fit.
Dame, going round 1 to finish the night. Round 2 will start tomorrow. We will be live at 6:30. I think, right? 6:30 or 6:45
Yep.
Eastern time.
Yep.
Live for the start of round 2 coverage. We'll be here. So
Who's on the board that
Depends.
you're shocked?
yeah,
Sharp.
Sharp. Yeah.
Anyone that is still
What
on the
did you-
board that you're like, I didn't expect that to happen?
Colton Hood,
Still,
Jim McCoy,
Yeah. Like,
Nathaniel Warren, Denzel Boston.
you think about that, like,
yeah.
you go secondary. We got Chris Johnson, but there's still some good picks on this board.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lou. Appreciate you for the coverage from
Bobby.
the Dolphins draft show, my man. I appreciate you, man.
Bobby, can you take a moment to repeat the info?
I
so we can
will.
reach out to
I
you?
will. I see it. Yeah. Thank you.
trying to
I will
help.
do. I know. That's why I said thank you. I thank you. I read. I
Just
should see it
rewind.
highlighted right
Just
there.
rewind the
I just wanted to
video.
finish what I was saying. I wanted to interrupt what I was saying until I was done with my words. But I want to thank Lou and Ashley live from the Dolphins draft party in Miami with that coverage. I mean, they went above and beyond. I love the Ftsn stuff. That was so cool. So thank you, Lou. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you
Lou's getting
guys.
so drunk right now.
Yeah. Bruce, yes, sir. So Twitter. You could follow me on Twitter at Bobby Finstalk. Okay. As my youngest screams in the background there. At Bobby Finstalk.
How do you spell that?
Yeah.
Good, Mike.
Well, take the comment off the screen. Take it off. There you go. There it is. Right there. That's how you spell it, all one word. At Bobby Finstock. Or, of course, if you go to at Finstanza, at Finsammy, one word. Okay. At Rainy Day Pod. Any four of us, Coach Vogel and has Fins Fan 72, I think. But you could just reach out to one of us, and the other guys will get me the info. So, but yeah, so at Bobby Finstock, BOBBYFINSTALK.
There you
are
go.
a smart
You're
ass.
good at that.
Whoever did that
You're good
part
at
is
that.
a smart ass.
There it is.
Thank you, Wendy. And I'm not the only smart ass in the room. I appreciate
Oh
it.
no,
That's it.
Josh is full on Finstanza sometimes now lately. Like,
By the
even
way,
when we're not
it's
doing a
not
show,
such
he's
bad
trolling
thing.
me.
It's not such a bad thing.
No,
in my
it's all
heart of
good.
hearts, Bobby, I'm a good dude, and you know it.
It is. You are. But
Bobby,
Lou,
is
thank
this
you.
part
Yes.
of
Only
WrestleMania?
Sammy hates it.
Is this part of
Oh,
the part of WrestleMania where you announced the total viewership?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now,
Yeah.
where we're wrapping up, we're at 1,800 people live watching our Finstock Dolphins draft coverage, round 1. So if you're new to the channel, and whether you love or hated what we were saying, hopefully we brought everybody's perspective. We appreciate all of you. Again, like and subscribe to the show. Thank you to Finstanza, Finsammy, Josh Wingate, Coach Vogel, Rainy Day Pod, Adrian in the house, Lou and Ashley, Dahl, and everyone who's tuning in and participated. You guys are all part of this. We appreciate you. We will be again live at 6:30 Eastern time here on FTSN with continued coverage. Everyone here has an open line. Of course, we'll be back in and out here reacting to picks. We appreciate you guys. Miss Fins is in there. Appreciate Miss Fins. We'll be live again tomorrow. Dolphin fans, that's a wrap. We appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe, but most importantly, as always,
Girth up.
fins up.
Go Dolphins.
Girth up.